Yo, what's going on, everybody? You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green, and we got a rematch of the in-season tournament championship as the New York Knicks will be taking on Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. Some injury news for the New York Knicks. Mitchell Robinson is going to be out of this ball game. This will be the second game in a row that he has missed. There were some reports that he will play in one of the two upcoming back-to-back games that they do have coming up later this week. But I don't necessarily think it's a good thing that he's having to sit out these games. I also don't know if it is a bad thing that he has to sit him out. Something to monitor. They're clearly taking these off days for Mitchell Robinson, I would say, pretty serious. So something to continue to monitor this year. Josh Hart is once again going to be out of this ball game. He's going to miss a couple more games due to that lower leg injury. Landry Shamet continues to progress in his rehab. Still going to be out, but was warming up prior to the game. This has not advanced to the contact stage of his rehab assignment. And I think that's all of the injuries that we have in this one. Victor Wembanyama is going to play. He spoke. He's pretty much said this game is personal without saying it. I'm excited for this one, the last one of 2025. Appreciate everybody for being in the building. My guy Marty Malela and Paul already coming in with a bang. Let's go. Knicks Wemby. I'm excited.
Yep, round two. I'm sure the Spurs are going to be hungry for revenge. They came in confident to that NBA Cup final, and the Knicks ultimately knocked them off. You have to imagine on their home floor, Spurs are not looking to lose again, so the Knicks need to play a hell of a lot better than they did the other night. If they play like that, they are going to get beat badly tonight by San Antonio. Hopefully the Knicks can pick it up and kind of match the energy, and you never want to play down to your opponent, but that shouldn't affect. Don't carry it over into this game. Start fresh, play like the team you know you can be.
Yeah, a little upsetting that Mitch isn't playing. I think this is a great matchup for him. We saw the impact that he had in that fourth quarter of the Emirates NBA Cup championship game where he kind of swung the game in the Knicks' favor. So it's going to have to be a team effort, a collective effort between everybody to continue to rebound the basketball, slow down Victor Wembanyama, and they're going to have to find another way to beat this Spurs team. That's how they won it in that game. It was with sheer grit, offensive rebounding, kind of bully ball a little bit. Huck Porty is going to be playing in this game after he left the last game after he was whacked in the face. You'll probably see Trey Jamison as well. Not the most center depth. That's why we continue to talk about a trade potentially happening for this team.
That rebounding something to monitor as well, something they lost against the Pelicans, that rebounding battle. Missing guys like Mitch and Josh Hart really takes a lot out of that department. So going against Wemby, going against Cornette as well, a guy who killed them in that cup final. Something to watch, that rebounding battle.
Shout out to all of y'all. My guy Jay Live in the building, Dean, CPJ, Michael, Bobby Peters. What up, Bold Jay? Seth Gross, you the man, bro. Shout out to you. Enjoy your night. Everybody enjoy. Celebrate New Year's Eve. Celebrate New Year's tonight. Be safe. No dumb stuff. Be smart. And tune in to us, and we'll have a good time here on the channel. My guy, Marty. We got a three-point goal. Marty Malela. Bang! Shout out to Marty Malela. A $50 super chat. My man. Ending the year strong, just like he started the year strong. The MVP of 2025. What up, Marty Malela? This is Marshall and AC. You guys rock. Thank you for doing this for us. Shout out to you, Marty.
Marty Malela.
Let's go, Marty Malela, my dog. $50 super chat, my man. Thank you, seriously. Happy New Year to you, brother. Hope 2026 is your best one yet. Excited that we get to watch a lot more games together during it. My brother, man, thank you. Appreciate you, bro. Paul, what's up, man? $5 super chat. Thank you for tuning in and stopping by. Says, Marsh, I think you should bet big on the Giants' money line this week. If they ruin their draft position, you need to be compensated for it. Yeah, I put some money on the Giants to win last week. I am happy that I won some money. I'm mad that they lost that pick. And I'm most mad that I didn't put more money on the New York Giants to beat the Las Vegas Raiders. I took a money line. I should have took the spread, and I should have put every dollar that I owned on that because that was the freest bet of the entire year.
Yep, the Giants are locks. Week 17 every year, just when they absolutely don't need to win. That seems to be when they play their best. They should just treat every game like that, like draft positioning is on the line, and maybe they play a little better. Just like the Knicks should treat every quarter like the fourth, and then they would win by 30+ every single game.
CPJ says, "What's up, my guy?" Says, "I wish Mitch was playing. I believe we have a better chance with him on the floor." Yeah, Mitch makes you a better team, and in a game like this, he's a critical piece that you unfortunately do not have. And I agree with you. Wemby might go off. I think he lost his grandmother the day of the in-season tournament championship. He was talking about. He was very emotional after the game, speaking about that. Probably wasn't in the best headspace for that game, and he's kind of a throwback player who hates to lose, and I don't want to say holds grudges, but maybe takes things personal. I think he's built of what it takes to be a franchise player, and I think we would all be lying to ourselves if we didn't believe that he wants to win tonight, and he wants to blow the Knicks out. And he's a damn good player. I think he's already, you can make the argument, the best player in the NBA. We'll see, though. We're going to get an up-close and personal look. How will the Knicks try to defend him? How will they try to slow him down? Maybe you put Karl-Anthony Towns on him. Will that help? You see OG Anunoby on him. I think if you're just going to trot out Huck Porty, Jameson, and Yabusele on him, you're not going to like the outcome of that one. But there's so much more on this Spurs team as well. Like those guards we saw in that game, they can change that game. Castle is a beast. Fox is a beast. Vassell not playing, I don't believe, in this one. So they've got an injury of their own, but they're more than just Victor Wembanyama.
He was out, and they were still rolling without him. So they have a deep team. Obviously, Wemby is a guy who may go one if the NBA was redrafting as the guy you most likely want to start your franchise with. But, yeah, we saw those guards. The Knicks could not keep them out of the paint. Cornette killed the Knicks on the boards. They have some nice pieces in San Antonio around the centerpiece, Wemby.
Yeah, I think you can even talk about him just being the best player in the NBA right now. Like obviously there's other great players, SGA, Jokic, Giannis, Brunson, but does any player affect the game more when he's on the court compared to off the court? I don't know. Look at the defensive field goal percentage allowed for the Spurs when he's on it compared to off. I think he's already the best defensive player in the league. And in that end of the third quarter in that chip game, he went off and he started to make it scary, slowed down in the fourth. But, yeah, I think I think he's already a top 5 player in this league.
100%. Yeah, it just showed the potential of what he can be and like you said, what he largely already is. Shout out to you guys. We got 130 people in the building. Really appreciate it if you hit that like button. If you want the Knicks to beat the Spurs again, hit that like. Let's try and should be 134 likes in here if there's 134 diehard Knicks fans who want them to win tonight. So shout out to you guys. And while you guys do that, we're going to tell you about this deal we got going on in this New York Knicks t-shirt. New York basketball, little block lettering. Was $45. Now it's $18. Chatsports.com/NYK shirt. We'll throw that in the description for you and the comments as well. I mean, can't get a better deal than this. Don't miss out on it. Not sure how long it's going to last, but go ahead and take advantage of that. Chatsports.com/NYK shirt. That's over 50% off on that, so don't want to miss out on that. And get some eyeball emojis going in the chat as well.
My guy Nick Davidov in the building. What up, Nick Davidov? Happy New Year to you, my brother. Good to see you in the chat. Hope you are doing good, my man. Nick Davidov, a legend, as is this guy right here.
We got a 3-point goal. Seth Gross, bang!
Give me some SGs in the comment section. My guy Seth Gross tapping in on New Year's Eve. Major shout out to you, my man. Thank you for always watching this channel and supporting in major ways. Seth, seriously, thank you. Says to everyone who's part of this outstanding chat family, have a great, safe New Year's Eve. To Marsh and AC, wishing you both a very happy one. You guys are the best. Let's go, Knicks. Seth, you the best, man. Seriously, thank you.
Yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate it. Like he said, and like we said earlier, everyone, Happy New Year. Enjoy your New Year's Eve. Be safe, and appreciate you guys spending at least a little bit of it with us here tonight watching the Knicks.
For Seth Gross, for Nick Davidov, a little celebratory mood. I'll go with a little beer bong on the show. It's New Year's Eve. We could party a little bit, celebrate the 2025 Knicks. Probably they are the best Knicks of my life, that's for sure.
Earlier this morning in the office, I was telling some of our colleagues that the Knicks are basically the anti-Giants. The Knicks make you believe that they might lose it, and they get to the fourth and they take it over and they win. The Giants are the exact opposite. They'll take a lead into the fourth, and then just when you think they might actually win, they'll blow it. So if you think about it, we even out, but I wish sometimes the Knicks would just play better earlier on, and I wish the Giants would hold on to some more leads. But here we are.
Let's go. Seth Gross, my man. Appreciate you, brother. Davidov, how you been, bro? How you been? My man Nick Davidov stopping by, being all quiet. You shy? When'd you get so shy, Nick Davidov? Are you at the game tonight? Are you at the game? Shout out to y'all. 165 people in the building. If you could, please smack that thumbs up icon. It helps the show a lot. Would really, really appreciate it if you do. We got a 3-point goal. Marty Malela. Bang! Shout out to Marty Malela. Marty Malela. Seth Gross. You throw it up, and I knock it down. He's coming in with a windmill flush. A $50 super chat. His second of the day. Marty, you're a legend, bro. Seriously. Shout out to Marty. Can I get some double M's in the comment section? It says Seth Gross should throw it up, I knock it down. Marty, what is one wish you have for 2026? Are you allowed to say your wishes, or is this like the birthday theory? If you say your wishes, they don't come true. Maybe goal. Maybe not wish. What's a goal?
Resolution?
Resolution. Whatever, if you want to do those for the month of January. Marty, what is something, a goal, a resolution you got for 2026, man? For me, it's to figure out a way to help the Giants win games. I don't know how I got to do that, but that's a goal for me in 2026 because they have proven they can't win games by themselves.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's tougher. I know earlier they were throwing around you becoming president, so I don't know.
Oh, wow, yeah, that is true.
It should be your higher goal.
Is this an election year? No?
Not a presidential one, no.
Okay. No, maybe I got to wait. 2028, right?
Yeah.
Same year as the Summer
That's
Olympics.
But you probably got to start announcing that a few years in advance. So
maybe I bring on Marty Malela and Seth Gross as my vice presidents. Has anyone ever had two VPs?
You could do a lot worse. I can tell you that.
TA Cowboys. Marsh, let's get this win. Wishing you a very happy new year. And I say the same thing to you. Happy New Year to you. And because I love and care about you so much, I am hoping and praying that your Cowboys beat my New York Giants on Sunday. Please, can your Cowboys show up on Sunday and beat my little old Giants? I would love you a lot more. I don't know if it's possible, but I'd love it a lot more if that happened. JD says, what's a 3-point goal? Is that a soccer thing? Oh, come on, man. You can't be in a Knicks chat asking that question. My resolution, I'll be 60 next year. I'm trying to. Seth Gross. I love that. Oh, that's funny. Igor says SG and MM. You guys, seriously. Andrew's in the chat saying, go New York, go. No, you guys got to win this one. Y'all are so much better than us. No, y'all got to win this one.
It's happened every time for the last, 10 years. Now's not the time to start changing that.
No, we need the Cowboys to win. That's for sure. That is for sure. Probably still about 20-ish minutes away from tip-off. Man, I'm just ready for this team. That is hilarious. Someone just quote tweeted Mitchell Renz's Twitter video and said, does everyone that work for Chat Sports sound exactly the same? And they tagged me in it. That's funny. Love that. Igor, my resolution is to weigh 250 or less. I was 355 in January. Now I'm 300.
Wow.
So I just got to keep it going. Man, that's awesome. Keep going, bro. Keep going. It's not easy. I know that first and foremost, man. keep going day by day. I'm proud of you, bro. That's awesome stuff. No. Actually, I'm going to screenshot that. I'm screenshotting that, and I'm bringing that to next year. What time does this Ohio State-Miami game start? I'm kind of pumped up about that one. Is that at 6?
I think maybe 7, or maybe it's 6 here. I saw our guy Billy. Shout out to him.
Billy BB.
He was starting his watch party 6:30 Eastern, so that was 15
Eastern,
minutes
so
ago.
Same time. There are some good ones on today. Texas beating up on Michigan right now.
Oof.
And then Utah beating up on Nebraska as well. They got to do something about these bowl games, man.
Yeah, they don't hit the same anymore. I heard you. Were you talking to Joey or someone about doing the NIT, or was that Chugs?
Yeah, we were talking about that.
That would give the bowl games, like just how they made the playoff games still bowl games, they could do that same thing and give them a little more juice, a little more meaning. Well, I think the biggest issue also is with like the calendar and the way that works, and you have guys transferring out before the season's technically over with these bowl games still going on. That's an issue as well.
Yeah, that sport has a lot to deal with. See if we got any news coming up for this one. The Knicks playing the Spurs tonight in San Antonio. Interested to see what the rotation is going to look like in this one again. They went 12 deep. What was that, on Monday? When they didn't even have Mitchell Robinson or Josh Hart playing in that game. So will we see another 12-man lineup tonight? Like Mike Brown, I don't know how much different he coaches a game against the Spurs than he does the 8-win New Orleans Pelicans. Will this feel like a playoff game? I think it could. I think the Spurs are going to be playing extremely hard in this one. Both teams are 23-9 this year. I'm sure the Spurs want to get back in the win. Let's go. See you guys on Monday.
I forget that he's a Pistons fan. First one I've ever met, I think.
Where's Landry Shamet? He is hurt. He is still dealing with that shoulder injury. Sounds like he's getting close. I would say by the end of January, Landry Shamet is back in the lineup playing. And then that's another mouth that needs to be fed off the bench. And the Knicks will have to find a way to manage that rotation and make sure everybody's getting the minutes that they earned and deserved. Mike Brown's got some tough calls to make.
Yeah, I'd say almost because of that, there is absolutely no need to rush him back. We've seen guys step up with Shamet out, and while McBride was out as well, Clarkson and Kolek all playing well. And we've talked about on the last stream and here again today, just kind of that logjam in the video on the channel yesterday about how a potential trade could be coming with all of the Knicks kind of unevenness on the roster and some depth in certain areas and maybe some needs in some other areas like a backup center. So, yeah, no reason to rush Shamet back. He's a guy you want healthy when the playoffs roll around. Give him time to work his way back, get his conditioning back up, and you don't want him to re-injure that shoulder, which he already obviously did. Hurt it once already last season. Want to be careful with it this time around.
Yeah. How long is Mitch out for? There was a report that came out that him sitting out these 2 games were a part of the injury management process that they continue to work through, and that he is going to play one of the upcoming back-to-back games that the New York Knicks do have coming up here in the early part of January, as they play on January 2nd and January 3rd. On the 2nd, it's a Friday against Atlanta, and Saturday is the 3rd against Philly. He'll play in one of those 2 games, and then the Knicks play again on the 5th and the 7th and the 9th and the 11th. So they've played a lot of basketball in a short amount of time. It seems like every other night that they're on at this point.
Yeah, would like to see when they're kind of get the favorable portion of the schedule, a chance to get some guys some rest, maybe some practices in as well. kind of reset and give Mike Brown a chance to maybe iron out rotation, test out some different lineups that he doesn't have to do on the fly during the game as we saw him do last game. But listen, no one's complaining about the NBA Cup run, but most teams got an extended little mini All-Star break there in December. The Knicks, obviously, winning it, did not. And, I mean San Antonio's in the same boat right now, but most other teams had a couple days off.
They played 10 games in the first 19 days of January. So
it's a tough schedule.
And then it's 11 games in the first 21 days. So you're playing a lot of hoops. They're going to manufacture some off days for these guys. I wouldn't be upset if Brunson sits out another game like he did. Was that against Milwaukee or Miami recently? He sat out a game where Kolek started.
I think it's Minnesota.
Minnesota, I knew it was a team with an M.
I mean, yeah, I would say it's probably on the table for every Knicks player other than Mikal Bridges. I don't expect them to hold him out of any games. He's obviously got that streak going, and he's an Iron Man, but I wouldn't be shocked if any other Knicks player missed a game just to kind of try and give themselves a rest. The Knicks did play an extra game. Technically, they will end up with 83 as a team with that Cup final not counting as a part of the 82-game schedule. So, yeah, and you know these things have to even out at some point, but it doesn't seem like right now it seems like the Knicks are just kind of getting slammed with a lot of games and a lot of days, not a lot of off days, not a lot of rest days. So could be another motivator for Mike Brown using such a deep rotation as well.
Starting lineups haven't been announced yet. I'm curious if we'll see Mohamed Diawara in the starting lineup again for the Knicks.
Yeah, hard to take him out after the way he played last game. Lit it up, finished with, I think, 18 points, I believe. Did not miss a shot from three. It was surprising and exciting to see, given that Diawara was advertised as a guy with a defense-first guy with all the physical tools, was said to kind of be a more underdeveloped prospect that would need time to work on his shot, work on his offensive game. And you could see that at times, maybe with his ball handling as well. But he was aggressive to start at first basket of the game, took a guy down to the post, hit a little nice turnaround jump shot, and then nailed 4 threes. So would imagine he's going to continue to play as well. But Mike Brown dealing with a lot of options right now.
Stephen Bondi did an article on Miles McBride and how he changed his shot. Said Deuce McBride met with Ray Allen to work on his shooting.
It's about as good as you can get. So it's interesting that Deuce was kind of proactive in making a change like that, given he's been pretty successful shooting the last couple of years. Or was this prior, before he really started becoming a knockdown three-point shooter?
Said Allen, a permanent resident of the Mount Rushmore of long-distance shooters, was at MSG to pass the torch to Steph Curry, who broke Allen's all-time three-point record on December 14, 2021. McBride logged 21 minutes in that game, a career high. But back then as a rookie, he was more of a G leaguer. Three-point efficiency was McBride's bugaboo, and that evening he came to Allen with questions and a readiness to absorb whatever the legend was selling. Quote, he probably didn't realize I was going to lock in on whatever he was saying. Allen is famous for several reasons, blah, blah, blah. McBride remembered Allen telling him, get more elevation. He said in the 15-minute pregame, work out hard, and you can't flip it on and off. Those type of things stuck with me. Anytime he shoots the ball, whether it's for fun, he was always locked in, and those were always the things I feel like help me more because I'm more locked in and focused on my jumper. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, not any really better person to go to, maybe other than Steph Curry, on how to work on your shot. Credit to Deuce knowing that was an area he needed to improve, and it's obviously paid dividends. He's become a very lethal three-point shooter and really elevated his game.
Yeah, speaking of elevation, according to Second Spectrum, McBride's elevation on three-pointers this season was the third highest in the NBA. heading into Tuesday. Second Spectrum didn't track these numbers when McBride was a rookie, but the difference in elevation from his second season to his third season was significant, from 1.53 feet per three-pointer to 2.08 feet. So he's jumping 6 inches, higher on his jump shot. So that's a major switch.
Crazy when you think about that. And obviously it's a conscious effort. I'm sure he's gotten stronger and more athletic and maybe worked on his legs a little bit, but you don't just start naturally jumping 6 inches higher vertically like that. I'm sure it's a conscious effort to get that elevation, release the ball at the highest point. Good stuff from Deuce.
Pretty cool story.
Yeah, shout out to everyone in the chat. Our guy Igor, Black Attack, Jerry, Mike Nintendo, and Kanye said, in my country, it's 2026. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Not 2026 here yet, but we'll get there soon enough. Knicks are running the same starting five back with Diawara getting that starting nod.
I like it. I do want to see, and they close with the lineup with the core four and McBride as the fifth guy. I like to see that a little bit tonight. I think that gives you the most upside on both sides of the floor. You have a true five-out offense where everybody can score from every spot on the floor. And then on defense, you get a on-ball pressure guy like McBride. You allow OG to kind of defend that back line a little bit, which I think he's kind of best at. And then McHale can float around on the wings and be kind of that free safety. You have three legit defenders with two hyper-aggressive scorers in Brunson and Cat. I just think that lineup, and at times it hasn't shown it. I think it's just due to a lack of minutes played together. But I really do think that lineup, and I love Josh Hart, I think that has the most upside for both offense and defense.
Yeah, I mean, you hit on it. Those three guys and the two-way ability that they bring, McBride, Bridges, and Anunoby, those are super valuable players in the NBA. You see why teams line up to acquire Mikal Bridges, why teams line up to acquire guys like OG Anunoby, why you see guys in the draft go high who have that 3-and-D ability. And you'll look at the contracts, and if you can shoot the ball well and you can defend at a high level, you're going to get paid handsomely. So Knicks and Leon Rose have done a good job acquiring players who fit that bill, and you surround, like you said, the offensive weapons that are Jalen Brunson and Karl-Anthony Towns with players like that, opens the spacing on the floor, makes up for some of their deficiencies on defense, and it has the potential to be I won't call it like a death lineup for the Knicks, but it's an extremely effective lineup. And I just thought it was interesting, and it's not something that we didn't necessarily know, but Deuce McBride comes back from injury, immediately still has Mike Brown's trust to close out the game in a game they're trying to win, close game down the stretch they need to win. So he, especially since it took him, I don't think he played until the second quarter, and then Mike Brown kind of had him in down the stretch. Knicks closing that game out.
Niall Dimitri in the chat. What up, my man? What's up, bro? Shout out to you, Niall. Nostalgic Nick in the building. What up? J-Rock, what up? Happy New Year's, bro. Shout out to you, my guy, Carl Jean-Baptiste. What's up, OG? This is Yo Marsh. Happy New Year. Wishing everybody at Chat Sports continued success and good health. Cheers. Happy New Year to you, brother. Take it easy tonight. Take it easy tonight. Save some for the rest of us. Nah, that's my guy right there. Carl, appreciate you, bro. Since day one. J-Rock, what's up, bro? What it do? Conway. Every time I see that, it reminds me of Mighty Ducks. Every single time.
Oh, that's chat. What's up, J-Rock? What's going on? My middle school football coach, last name was Conway, and I can never think of any. I think of him anytime I see that name. A real old school, ground and pound, throwback type coach. Good guy. Shout out. I don't doubt he's watching, but if you are, shout out to you, Coach Conway.
Mr. Plenty in the building. What up, bro? Shout out to you, man. Yeah, Flying V tonight, boys. Run the Flying V tonight. I love those movies,
They are good.
Black Attack, what up? Niall says it's the Marshmallow and Connecticut show. Let's rock and roll. That was good. That was good. I'm going to need a new one of those every game, Niall Dimitri. So continue to think of different ways to use our names.
Keep those ideas flowing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Keep going. Every game, I need a new one. Keep me on my toes. Keep me
No
on my
AI,
toes.
no cheating.
He says, you got it. My man. That's my man right there. Key's son, happy New Year to you, bro. How many points is the free throw? I saw you ask this in the chat last week.
I feel like this was a trick question. Is this
a
trick question?
Are you?
I don't know what he means.
I think he's trying to. I don't get it. I saw him say that last time, and I didn't get it. I didn't see it. I didn't understand it. Isaac or something. What trades do you guys think the Knicks will make at the deadline? Me personally, I think they will try and get Saddiq Bey. I wonder if Saddiq Bey played bad. And look, we've all wanted Saddiq Bey for a while. I worry a little bit. Is it a genuine question, Keith? If it's a genuine question, we'll give you a genuine answer. But we don't want an aha moment here. The free throw is worth 1 point. Each free throw is 1 point. If you get fouled and you make it on a flagrant, you get 2 free throws to make 1. So, but still 1 point.
Shout out to Johnny Road in the chat. He says, I'm not a Knicks fan, but this game is going to be really good. Well, if you never watched our stream before, man, subscribe or watch it. See if you like it. Like the stream. And we do this for every single Knicks game. So shout out to you. Hope you have fun.
Yeah, Keith, 1 point. 1 point for the free throws. Is Israel Polanco says, let's go Knicks. Rich Smith in the building. What up, Rich? Ken Van Epps in the building. What up? Happy New Year to all of y'all in the chat. Let's go. Yeah, unless Mitchell Robinson is shooting, then it's 0 points. Except he did get hot from the free throw line recently. He did get hot from the free throw line recently.
He like doubled his percentage almost.
K. Johnson, 2.5 plus first quarter points. Is that a lock? Is that a lock?
Keldon Johnson. I mean, that's just 1-3, right?
Yeah.
Knicks not great at defending the 3, so I'm not going to tell you one way or the other, but
Roundhouse Network, bro. Happy holidays. Happy New Year to you, bro. Let's go. What's the status on Mitch? He is out for tonight. He is expected to play in one of the 2 back-to-back games coming up on the 2nd and the 3rd. Reportedly, him sitting out these 2 games was a part of the process. So if you want to believe the Knicks medical staff, go ahead. Not saying don't, but I think we know what that is.
Happy New Year, Black Attack. Happy New Year, everyone in the chat. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. That Saddiq Bey game and thing got me thinking, and then I think I saw something about Colin Gillespie having a good game. I know we mentioned him on the Streamliner. If there was just an all-Villanova NBA team, how good do you think they would do? I don't know. They might need a big man. I don't know if there's a current good big guy that went to Villanova, but when you look at the guys on the Knicks, you look at DiVincenzo, Gillespie, Saddiq Bey, they'd have a pretty good squad.
Get Drummond and Bey. I don't know if I would like Drummond. I don't know if Philly would trade him. He's now hitting threes as well, so that's insane.
Yeah.
Jalen Brown tweeted out 5 hours ago, best two-way player in the game. Is he talking about himself?
I mean, he's the best player on his team. So
he is better than Jason Tatum. BQ says, we missed y'all. We missed you, bro. We were here on Monday. Where were you? But no, we missed you too.
Yeah, if you didn't get the chance to tune in on Monday, it would have been a while since our last stream. So
Niall says, I think I know what Mike Brown is doing. He wants the Knicks to rebound better, even without Robinson. It's that next layer thinking. I like that. I like that. Ooh, Tito's and freshly squeezed grapefruit. I need me a cup. Need me a cup. Love that, Seth. Says I'll be lit by 10. Riso, what's up, Marsh? And Connell, let's go. Nick, shout out to you. El Don Papo in the building. That's my guy right there. Machine says go Spurs go. Come on, dog. Read the room. Nah, good to see you in here. Let's go. J-Rock. J-Rock, we outside tonight? Are we outside tonight, J-Rock? Where the party at? Where's the party at? Gary says, Happy New Year, Knicks fans. Let's go. Shout out to you. Happy New Year to you. Marty Malela says, let's go, Knicks. Let's go, Marty. Let's go, Marty. Let's go. Tommy Bush says, let's go, Knicks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 340 people in the building. We are 3 likes away from 150 likes. Please, please, please hit that thumbs up icon as we are approaching tip-off in San Antonio for the Knicks and the Spurs tonight. A rematch of the in-season tournament championship where the New York Knicks stormed back in that fourth quarter to win the cup. This is a game that a young Spurs team, I believe, is very motivated to come back and answer and get a win.
Yep, shout out to you guys as we are coming up on tip-off. If you love the Knicks, you want them to win tonight, let's get those LGKs down in the comments section. We'll give some shout-outs to anyone that types their LGKs. We got 400 people in the building. Should be 400 LGKs going on.
J-Rock, I'm stealing that. Slow motion. Next time the boys ask when I'm going out, nah, slow motion tonight. It's not no motion. It's just slow motion. We still got motion, just slow motion.
Shout out to Igor, Sublime, Nintendo Master, now Dimitri, Ashley, Colin, Aris.
From Paris,
yeah. Riso.
Finish that one. That one's too good.
Black, Steven, Madeline, Isaac.
Or something.
El Don Papo, Marty Malayla McFly,
Ooh.
David McManus. Let's go. Isaac or something back again with another LGK.
That's my guy,
loves
Isaac
the
or
Knicks.
something.
Ken Van Epps, Leo, Ronald, Iron Bear Grizz, Harold Stewart. Let's go, Knicks.
Let's go. Shout out to you, Tyrone. Cook says, yo, what's up? Big ups from Czech Republic. That's what's up.
What time is it there?
I don't know. Boo! Or is that Boogs? That's Boogs.
Boo, like it's Boo GZ. Because you get through the capital letter in there.
Yeah, that makes me think it's something new. El Don Papo. I love that one. Johnny says finals preview. I think there is a chance this is a finals preview.
Could be.
I mean, we're getting there, so it's on them. It's not on us. It's on them. It's on them.
Imagine 7 games. Although San Antonio's beaten them 3 times. 7 games, OKC, San Antonio. That would be good stuff, and it'd be great if the Knicks were there because they could just beat each other up, and then the other team's going to limp into that potential finals matchup.
Starting lineup for San Antonio. It will feature Victor Wembanyama, as it did not in the in-season tournament. He'll be joined by Julian Champagnie, Harrison Barnes, Stephon Castle, and De'Aaron Fox. For the Knicks, Towns, OG, Bridges, Brunson, and Mohamed Diawara. The Knicks got another one. Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the building. If you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up icon. My guy David, show a major love, major shout out to you. Tony, there isn't anything wrong with Mitch. He don't want. No, it's not that he doesn't want to play. He wants to play. They are managing his injury, is what they say. All right, we're getting ready to tip this one off. The Spurs are wearing their black jerseys. The Knicks are wearing their white ones. Let's go. What's up, Tony?
Let's go.
What up, Jay Davis?
400-plus people in here. We're 26 likes away from 200. If you are a Knicks fan, you want them to beat the Spurs, hit that like button. It's free. Helps us out. Helps get more Knicks fans in here so we can all watch the game together. Because it seems like we got some Spurs fans in this chat. So we need as many Knicks fans as possible to let them know what's up.
Let's go. Shout out to you, Tony. Tip is up, and it will be controlled by San Antonio. What up, Mark? Fox to bring it up. Bridges will guard him. He'll find Barnes on the right wing. They're going to try to go to Wemby right away. They will. A step inside the arc. Top of the key. Working against Anunoby. And OG pokes it away. Good defense by Anunoby. Wemby trying to go at him early. Let's go, OG. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Castle throws it in from the baseline. He'll lob it up to Wemby, working out of that left corner. He'll pull up for a mid-range J, and it's good over Anunoby. Wemby, I think, has one mission on his mind, and it's to go and win by any means necessary. Wemby is guarding Mohamed Diawara. Going to sag off him and apply that Josh Hart defense. Towns hands off to OG. He'll drive and kick. Bridges on the right wing. Drives to the free throw line. Follow AJ from 10 is good from Bridges. Tied at 2. Castle to bring it up. Diawara on him. He'll swing to Wemby. He puts it on the deck. Diawara guarding Wemby. He'll put it on the deck. Lost it. And now it's going to be a tied up ball. Looks like OG and Wemby will jump it up. OG kind of disrupting Wemby a little here early.
Yeah, how do you like the rook getting the assignment on Wemby? Diawara kind of has the size that if he can move his feet and stay in front of him, he might be able to defend Wemby. Lengthy, lanky guy with a long wingspan. I love it. See what you could do. Throw him in, and let's see what you could do, Diawara.
11 seconds left on the shot clock if San Antonio controls the tip. What's up, Robert? What up, presidents? 450 people watching. If you haven't yet, please hit that thumbs up icon. OG and Wemby jump it up. It's tapped into the backcourt. Brunson has it. He's ahead of the pack. Lefty layup is up and in. I couldn't tell if Anunoby might have. I thought OG might have actually tapped that and won the tip against Victor Wembanyama. Fox to control for San Antonio. Veteran point guard swinging to Barnes. Barnes driving. Good defense by Towns to keep him in front. Picks his dribble up, hands off to Castle, drives to the baseline, swings it back out to Barnes, who will drive, lost it, and they're going to call a foul with 3.5 seconds left on the shot clock. Towns with a reach.
Towns picking up the early foul. Hopefully he does not let that snowball and get a second foul and have to sit down. You hate when he can't have a weapon like that on the floor.
As Barnes misses the first free throw, ball don't lie. Give me some BDLs in the comment section. Ball don't lie, baby. It'll be a tough matchup, Keith, as Barnes knocks in the second. 4-3. Brunson to bring it up the left side. Castle picking him up, 3/4 court. He'll fake the handoff to Bridges. Has a step, kicks it out. Diawara from the corner is up and in. Mohamed Diawara picking up where he left off.
Might never miss from 3 again.
Hopefully. Bridges with good defense on Fox forces him to pick the dribble up. He'll swing to Castle, working against Diawara. Drive, foul line floater up, no good. Rebound by Diawara. He'll find Brunson. Knicks have numbers. 5-on-4. Brunson to Diawara for 3. Good! Mohamed Diawara. Back-to-back triples. The Knicks did it again.
Get those 51s in the chat. Shout out to Diawara.
Let's go. Harrison Barnes finds a cutting Wemby. And they're going to call a foul. The thing about Wemby is his balance is so poor sometimes. Or to say it, I think more accurately, his center of gravity is so weak. You can knock him off his spot very easily, and it makes it look like he's fouled when in reality he's not. As that's going to be an offensive foul on Wemby, an illegal screen. Knicks ball going that way. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
It's like Kristaps as a rookie.
Yeah, he especially when you get a guy that's still almost 7 feet tall or close on him and has that strength advantage, you can get up under him, and it's almost like football on the line. Low man wins sometimes.
Diawara for 3. No good. If he would have hit that one.
Had to go heat check on that
The
one.
Knicks taking an offensive rebound, so they'll maintain possession. Towns walks into a 3. No good. Back iron too strong. He has not been the same shooter he usually is. Wemby, coast to coast, drives on Towns, and they're going to call a foul. That's 2 fouls on Towns in the first 3 minutes. He had 2 fouls in the last game in the first 2 minutes.
Towns kind of just repeating that pattern that he has gotten into sometimes of picking up foul trouble early. We saw it. He could not do anything to slow down Zion Williamson last game in New Orleans. Now he is right back where he left off, picking up and getting into foul trouble. And Mike Brown is probably going to be forced to take him out of the game. In a game where he should know the Knicks are light on center depth, light on big guys, and they don't have Mitchell Robinson. It will be a game where they might need him to play more minutes. And looks like he's staying in this game, so he's got to be extremely careful with those fouls.
He never is going to learn. He's never going to learn.
Yeah, at this point in his career.
Oh, I think it's only going to be one. I think they actually might have called that on OG. We'll confirm that in a second. As Bridges drives, kicks to Diawara. Extra pass to OG. He'll swing it back to Diawara. He'll play off the bounce, guarded by Wemby. He attacks him. A little show and go. Swings it out to Anunoby. 5 seconds on the clock. Step back midi, no good. Ball tapped up and controlled by San Antonio. Wemby out on the break, pushing. 1-2, drive, kick. Barnes in the corner. He'll now drive. Right-hand scoop shot is missed, but Wemby is there to clean it up with a two-hand stuff. Man, he doesn't even have to jump. The Knicks play with pace after the make. Bridges walks into an open three, and it's good. Jay Liv, $20 super chat. Shout out to Jay Liv. Fox finds a rolling Champagny. He'll spray to the three-point line. Shot up, no good. Rebound by the Knicks. Here comes Brunson. He'll be met by Fox. Initiates a pick and roll with Cat. Swings to Diawara. He'll fire a three. Air ball. Made his first two, missed his next two. They're daring him to shoot by putting Wemby on him. Castle drive. Swing to Barnes. Barnes shooting backwards. Falling down and made it. Wow. Knicks will once again play with pace after a make. Diawara top of the key, wide open for three, won't take it. Dribble handoff to Anunoby. He'll be doubled. Swing. Diawara for three. No good. 2 of 6, or 2 of 5. 5 threes for him quickly. You could tell the Spurs said, we are going to make him shoot. As that three for Fox is up, no good. Rebounded by Bridges. Brunson up the right side. He'll find a trailing Towns. Extra pass to Anunoby. Wide open three. Missed it. Fox to initiate. Off the screen. Attacking Towns. Blow by. Layup. Up and in. Weak defense by Towns. Another slow start for him. The Knicks were up 10-3. Their 7-point lead is evaporated to 2. Up and down game to start. If you got to figure out another way to score the points, right? Score the ball, outside just Diawara being left open for 3.
Yeah, I mean, that's not going to be sustainable all game long. I bet you San Antonio went into tonight's game with, okay, all right, Mohamed Diawara, we saw you knock down 4-4. Let's see you do that again. Obviously, he hit some threes to start, but I don't think the Knicks can't go into every possession looking to end up with a Mohamed Diawara 3. You have to kind of work for a little bit of a better shot, get some other guys involved. And, yeah, I mean, that's really it. You got to try and slow down Wemby. I know it's tough without the size, and you got to just make the Spurs work and make their buckets harder. On that one of the put-back dunk, Wemby, no one had a body on him. I get it, he's 7'5", but no one was even anywhere close to him. So Knicks got to play a little better on both ends of the floor, especially defensively. Shout out to Jay Liv. Says, Happy New Year, New York fans. The last time we played this game was meaningful against San Antonio. It was 27 years ago in 1999. We didn't stand a chance then, but we sure as heck do now.
Jay Liv, Happy New Year to you, brother. My thoughts, prayers, heading your way. Hopefully you have the best year yet in 2026. And I'm hoping they win a chip for you, man. I'm hoping they win a chip for you. Jay Liv, we love you, brother. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I think I saw Deuce McBride at the scores table, so I think he'll come in. I assume it will be for Diawara, and then you'll get a little look here at that 5-out lineup. I know it's like you look at a piece of paper, and it's the stat sheet for Karl-Anthony Towns on the season, and you compare that to what he's done in his NBA career, and you say, well, he's shooting 36.5% from 3 this year. That's pretty good. You know what? Yeah, it's a little below league average. He shot 42% last year. He shot 41.6% the year before that. The difference between 42% and 36 is huge.
Exponential.
And him not being this almost automatic three-point guy, it severely lowers the ceiling of player he can be.
Yeah, I mean,
and like we are what, 30?
Yeah, this isn't a
35 games in the year.
This is a significant amount of data now going into that number. And Towns, yes, you told the team your center is going to shoot 36. Great, they'd love that. But Karl-Anthony Towns, the guy came in with the expectation of being one of the best shooting bigs of all time. 36%, like when you're used to getting 42 from him, is not going to cut it. In addition, he takes shots like he's still shooting 42%. He takes wide open threes. He takes deep follow-up threes. He takes. Pretty much anytime he gets open, he's looking to let it fly. And if you're not going to knock those down, I mean, that is a significant, like you said, difference from what we come to expect from him.
McBride checks in for Diawara. Bridges brings it up, has his pocket picked by Fox, and he'll go coast to coast and lay it up and in. That's an embarrassing showcase of ball handling right there. Indiana did that in the postseason to Bridges, and the same thing happened. Brunson to bring it up this time. Knicks will move it around the perimeter. It'll find its way back to Brunson. Stands at midcourt. He'll lose control. Recollects. Steps into a three. Missed it. Rebound grab by Cornette. Wemby out of the game. This is the time you want to extend that lead. Win those non-Wemby minutes. And you're off to a bad start. Down 4-0 as Castle throws it up. And it's thrown down by Luke Cornette. Towns, top of the key, pump fake, puts it on the deck. Dribble hand off to Bridges. He'll swing to Brunson. Finds Anunoby in the corner. He'll drive baseline. Nowhere to go. Kicks it back out to Bridges. 5 left on the shot clock. Bridges into the lane. Spin move. Falls. And he'll call a timeout as he recollects with 2.1 seconds left. The Knicks offense is out of whack to start this ball game. You've scored 7 points outside of 2 prayer threes from Mohamed Diawara.
Yeah, not looking good so far to start, especially in a game you thought they would be up for, be ready to play, especially after they started slow against New Orleans last game. You'd have thought that would have been a concerted effort by the Knicks coaching staff, by this Knicks team to be ready to play tonight against San Antonio, a big game. Shouldn't really need any extra juice. Bridges with a couple sloppy plays there in the backcourt, then in that front court slipping, calling the timeout, which, yes, on the surface, oh, wow, what a smart play, but losing a possession that you already had only 2 seconds left on the shot clock over a timeout you could maybe use it another time. Not necessarily the best move there. Obviously hard to think about that on the court. We'll see if Mike Brown can scheme something up on the whiteboard and get the Knicks a quick shot here, a three potentially, try and take this lead back. A lot to clean up so far for the Knicks. Still about just halfway through that first quarter, so they've got time to kind of flip the script here in this first quarter, but not a good start for them. While we're at commercial, I want to tell you about this deal we have going on this New York Knicks shirt. New York basketball, little block lettering there. This was $45. Now it's $18, so a great deal. Chance to get this at a steal right now. Chatsports.com/NYK shirt. It's in the description. We'll put it in the comments section as well. As over 50% off on this shirt. Go ahead and take advantage of it. You don't want to miss out. Not sure how long this deal is going to last. Chatsports.com/NYK shirt. Go ahead and get your New York basketball shirt today.
Don't worry, guys. Phillip Rivers retired again.
That whole like retirement insurance thing is crazy. He was days away from it expiring. But yeah, I mean, look at the Spurs are not really even doing any damage from beyond the arc. 0 of 1 from 3, so they are getting into the paint, getting 2 feet into the paint, doing what they want. Not sure. I thought Fox hit a 3. I guess it was a 2.
Knicks down by 2. They were up 10-3. It has since been a 12-3 run. What's up? What's up, Isaiah? Shout out to all y'all, 700 people in the building. If you could, please hit that thumbs up icon as we get rolling here in this rematch of the NBA Cup Finals and potentially a preview of the NBA Finals. Busty Mullins, Hart, and Robinson is the soul to our team. Yeah, they're not playing. They're not playing in this one. See when they come back. I think it will be very soon for Mitch and hopefully the same for Hart. Brunson into the game. Baseline floater. No good. Too strong. Hit the back iron. Dylan Harper in the game for San Antonio, the rookie guard. He'll bring it up. Extremely impressive player. As Champagnie off the handoff, rises up for three and knocks it down. A soft rim for San Antonio. That one hit the front of the rim, hit the backboard, and dropped. It's an 11-0 run for San Antonio as Towns knocks in a three from downtown. Top of the key, Towns lines it up. Ends the run. The graphic jinx. Castle to control. He'll pass to Towns. No one was there. Stolen. Knicks have numbers. 4-on-3. McBride to Brunson. Corner try. Good! The Knicks answer an 11-0 run with a 6-0 run. And San Antonio's going to take a timeout to talk about it. That's how you answer. That's how you come out of a timeout ready to roll.
Absolutely. Great job by the Knicks, kind of just waking up, playing good basketball, knocking down some shots. A little bit of a lazy pass there by Towns. McBride makes one more to the corner. Brunson, you've talked about it at length, how good he is at catch and shoot threes. Knocks down the one from the corner there, and Knicks quickly have this lead back after giving up an 11-0 run. They wrestle the lead back from San Antonio and cause them to call timeout. Anytime you cause a team to call timeout, that is good. It means you're taking things back in control. And it just shows how quickly things can change.
Coming into tonight, Brunson was shooting 43.8% on catch and shoot threes, one of the highest numbers in the NBA. Last year, he was 42%. So it's proven when he can play off the catch as a shooter, he's going to knock them down at one of the higher rates. In 2023, it was 44%. So 3 straight years in a row of higher than 42% from three off the catch. You want to be able to use that weapon.
Yeah, got to make that a more significant part of the offense, especially on top of that, just kind of gives him a little bit of rest as well, not needing to be the guy to initiate and bring the ball up court every single time. And the Knicks have more capable ball handlers on their team as well. You look at guys off the bench like Clarkson, Kolek when he's in the game, playing some of those guys with Brunson, a way to kind of make life easier for him.
Kevin McCullough has checked into the game for Bridges as Cornette hands off to Johnson. Johnson layup up, no good. Tapped up and controlled by Anunoby. Brunson, he'll run it on this one. Into the lane. Shot high off the glass and in. Brunson heating up as the Knicks are back up by 3. Harper to handle. McCullough to cover. Runs through a screen. Brunson switches. Harper to drive. Step back. Elbow J. No good. Rebound by McCullough. Ball back in the hands of the captain. He'll bring it into the front court. Playing off that right wing. He'll swing it to Towns. Top of the key. Jab step. Pull up. 3. Good! Second 3 of the quarter for Towns as he's back on track from there. 2 of 3 from downtown tonight. The Knicks now on an 11-0 run, and Champagnie to answer with a 3. Both times, and now they're going to say it's a foul on the Knicks, I think, for running through the Luke Cornette screen. Both times tonight, when each team went on an 11-0 run, the MSG broadcast showed a graphic of doing so, and it resulted in a 3 for the other team.
That looked like a flop by Cornette to me.
Oh, always a Celtic, so probably.
Just an extreme. I'm not saying he didn't take a shot, but a very delayed reaction to that.
Who was it that ran through him? Brunson?
Brunson. Yeah, that big body Brunson.
Yeah, no, he's a really strong player.
We got a 3-point goal. Marty Malela. Bang!
Shout out to Marty Malela. As the call will stand, I'm not sure it got challenged. It'll be a 4-point play. Marty.
Marty Malela.
I got another beer bong for you, bro. Says this one looks like a nail biter all the way. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. You're seeing some good NBA hoops to start. Brunson, pull up, mid-range. Jay is up and in. Jalen Brunson, that's at least 7 points in the last couple of minutes. He's heating up. McCullough almost with a steal off Johnson, but it'll roll off of McCullough. 9 points on the night for Brunson. I think he's hit 7 in a row. 26-22. Knicks up 4, 19 seconds on the shot clock as Harper throws it into Johnson. Yabusele checks in. Johnson will drive on Yabusele. Layup up no good, but he got his own miss and cleaned it up. 2-point game. Brunson, McCullough, Yabu, Huckporty, and McBride. A makeshift 5 on the floor for the Knicks. I can promise you, these players have not played in a game together. McBride fouled on a 3. Good! Oh, they're going to say no basket. We just saw that same play. That was a foul. He fouled him on the gather, and he made the shot. McBride should be at the line with a chance for a 4-point play. He was contacted on the hip and rose up.
Wow. Let's get those BSs in the chat. That's BS call by the refs.
Wow. That should be a 4-point play. Brunson will throw it into McCullough. Right back to Brunson. Stands near midcourt. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Step back 3. No good. Huckporty taps it out. Brunson picks it up. Possession alive. He'll find a cutting McCullough, who drops it off to Huckporty and lays it up and in. Knicks might have got away with a Huckporty travel, but I'll take the 2 and run. Fox now to run the show for San Antonio. Guarded by Yabusele. Drive, kick, Harper 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound grab by San Antonio as the Knicks are not boxing out. Bryant, the rookie, was the one who knifed in for the board.
No Robinson, though. Knicks still getting some second chance opportunities thanks to Huckporty tipping it out, and he's the one who gets rewarded with the basket. Great find by McCullough and cut to get the ball from Brunson.
Johnson to the line. I'm not sure why they're shooting free throws. Are they in the bonus?
Knicks have not gotten to the line tonight. San Antonio's 6 of 7 with one more.
8 free throws in the first quarter for San Antonio. None for the Knicks. Knicks up by 2 with 2:30 to go. McBride brings it up. Has a step. Works out in the mid-range. Pull-up Jay is good. Miles McBride. He's had an unreal season. His best year in the NBA yet. A damn good player. Keldon Johnson trying to drive on Yabusele. He's fouled and won. Yabusele, man, I don't know how many times I have to watch this guy play hoops to realize he's just not an NBA player anymore.
Yeah, he has really struggled, and we thought maybe he could find something after that, getting some minutes and hitting some threes against New Orleans, but he still struggled defensively in that game. And, yeah, he is, like we said, this is past the time for him to figure it out and find it. He is becoming almost unplayable at times.
He can't stay in front of anyone, and he doesn't rebound. He's only good if you make shots, and when you're only good if you make shots, you're
not a good player.
Exactly. 1-point game. It's been a great quarter. 2 minutes left. McBride swings to Huckporty. Finds Brunson. Right wing 3 off the catch. No good, but he's fouled. Brunson holding that left ankle. I mean, Brunson's got to lead the league in fouled on 3-pointers due to invading the landing space. Is this going to be a flagrant? It should be.
Yeah, we've seen. I was just going to say that he has gotten that call a lot this season. Not sure if it has to do with teams just not closing out the right way against a lefty. You're closing out it the wrong way. You're going to get that leg contact. They should be shifting the other way versus how they would close out against a right-handed player. But it's benefited him, and as long as he can stay healthy and not turn any ankles, it's going to be a good play. Yeah, it just makes me nervous, him coming down on guys' ankles like that all the time. we'll see what they decide after this one. But shout out to you guys. We got 800 plus people in the chat. If you're new here, you haven't subscribed, we are now 7 subs away from 83,100 subscribers. You like doing these, having these watch parties, you like hanging out with us, you like getting daily Knicks videos, go ahead and subscribe to the channel.
It will be ruled a flagrant foul, so he'll get 3 free throws, and the Knicks will maintain possession. Knicks will maintain possession as well.
Big chance for the Knicks here to build on their lead and close out this first quarter strong. Shout out to you guys. We're 5 subs away. I know there's 5 diehard Knicks fans who are not subscribed to the channel. Let's go. You want the Knicks to win? Sub for Knicks dubs. Let's get to 83,100.
Hit that subscribe button. 3 people away from 83.1 thousand subscribers. Close it in on 100,000. Appreciate every person that does subscribe. First free throw for Brunson, 1 of 3 is good. 31-29. Can we get to 83.1 before Brunson shoots 2 free throws? We're 2 away. He's got 2 free throws to shoot. Can we do it? Second free throw, Brunson, no good.
It's kind of that thing that just keeps creeping in your mind, and Brunson seems to miss a free throw every once in a while, and he bails you out at the end of games, but
Stone Grooves, what up? Third free throw for Brunson is good. That one rattles in. So he goes 2 of 3. You'll get the ball here. If you could walk away with 2 more points, that'd be a nice swing.
we're 1 sub away. Who's this going to be? Get us to 83,100.
He's second in the NBA in points per the first quarter at 10.4. He's got 11 on the night. He'll inbound to Huck Porty. And then Huck Porty will try to get it to him. He can't. Good denial by Fox. He'll find McBride instead. He'll fire a 3. Good! What a shot! Miles McBride off the screen, rising up and knocking it down. A 5-point possession for the New York Knicks. Keldon Johnson to drive on Brunson. He's tied up by McCullough. Jump ball. Great off-ball defense. Closing in on the driver while simultaneously almost maintaining a deny-like that's good stuff from McCullough out of the corner.
Yeah, he's a guy who his game is the complete aspects of his game has impressed me. You knew him from Kansas as being a guy who could score the basketball, but the way he's done a little bit of everything, I believe you called him Josh Hart Jr. earlier on one of our earlier streams. He's really kind of done that, filled that role, and been a kind of jack-of-all-trades player. When to me, I knew him more as a scorer in college.
It looks like Kolek is going to check in for Brunson for the final 99 seconds of the half. They'll jump it up at the Spurs free throw line as Towns checks back in for Huck Porty. We've seen Kolek kind of unlock Towns as an offensive player. Looked for them to go to that pick and roll offense. Wembanyama checks back in for San Antonio as well. Johnson wins the jump ball. He'll drive on Deuce, nowhere to go. Knicks collapse. They'll spray and move it around. Johnson from the baseline, layup up, no good. Got his own miss, cleaned it up with a layup. That's the second time tonight Johnson has just bully balled the Knicks and got his own miss. Got to put a body on a body. Knicks moving it around. McCullough in the corner, puts it on the deck, nowhere to go. Swings to Yabu, back to him. McCullough for 3. Good! Kevin McCullough, you got 3 threes in the quarter. 1 from McCullough, 2 from Diawara. You got to be excited about that. Johnson on the left wing. He'll fire a 3. Missed it. This time the Knicks grab a board. It was Towns. Kolek to bring it up. He'll find a trailing cat. He'll put it on the deck. Drives on the rookie. He's fouled. He's fouled. Not yet in the bonus, so it'll be side out of bounds, I believe, or maybe he'll go to the line. The way that they show whether a team is in the bonus or not on the score bug makes no sense. It will be side out of bounds. Or are they going to call that on the shot? I think he's going to go to the free throw line here. Yeah. Towns, first free throw is good. Hit the front iron and rolled in.
Shout out to you guys. We are 13 likes away from 300. We got 900 people in the building. Can we get 13 more likes before the end of the first quarter? Let's go. You want the Knicks to win. You want them to beat the Spurs. You want them to hold on to this lead. Hit that like button. It's free. Helps us out. Helps get more Knicks fans in here so we can all watch them beat the Spurs together.
Towns, second free throw, also good. Knicks up by 9. A good first quarter. If you could end it with a stop and a score, that'll get you an 8+ from Marsh. Fox, hands off to Harper. They're going to go to Wemby at the elbow. He'll pull up over Towns. Shot off, no good. Rebound by McCullough. Good board. Knicks can push. They can set up a 2-for-1. Kolek in the corner. Got it! Tyler Kolek for 3. Let's go! Knicks up 12. Give me a stop here, Knicks. 9 of 16 from 3. They're shooting the lights out in San Antonio. Knicks will enter a zone on defense here. 7 left on the shot clock. Harper, drive, kick. Johnson, swing. Champagny, tough 3. Fouled by Kolek. Oh, come on, Kolek. You didn't even need to do it. You were in a perfect spot. He took that one extra. He didn't even need to jump on the contest. He was in his pocket. He should have just standed straight up. He approached the elbow like, stop. You take the extra jump.
Yep.
You don't need to.
Yeah. Just a little bit reckless and excited on that closeout. You love him hustling out there to try and contest the shot, but you still got to do it under control. Chop your feet if you need to. Be ready in case he pump fakes and tries to go by you. And looks like they'll review this for a potential reckless closeout in the technical way.
That would be a huge swing. I mean, 3 free throws, and then they get the ball. If they hit another 3, your 12-point lead's down to 6 quick. It is a flagrant foul on Kolek. So it'll be 3 free throws for San Antonio, and they'll get the ball back with 11 seconds.
What looked like a promising end to the first quarter now has the ability to flip the other way as San Antonio can add 6 points here and cut this lead to 7. Or 6, excuse me.
First free throw is good. Second free throw, good. Lead to 10.
Knocks down all 3.
12-point lead, down to 9. 11 seconds left. Shot clock turned off. You'd like to exit this quarter with a 9-point lead. Johnson to inbound. He'll get it to Fox. McBride on him. Gets a screen from Wemby. Pulls up from the elbow over Anunoby is good. 3.9 left. McCullough up ahead to Huckporty. Lays it up and in. The Knicks getting that bucket out of the end of the quarter is huge. Back to a 9-point game. Good awareness. Let's go. Good feed by McCullough up to a running Huckporty. And good job by him to finish in kind of a contorted way with the left off the square.
Yeah, Knicks steal 2 there to end the quarter. Make that possession where the Spurs added 5 count a little bit less. And it's time. You guys know what to do. Let's hear those grades for the Knicks first quarter. Obviously up 9 against a team like San Antonio. Expecting them to probably be pretty high. I'm hard-pressed to do anything besides give them an A. Obviously, there's things they could clean up. They could be a little more aggressive. Obviously, not really shooting too much from the line. I don't know how much of that is on them and how much of that's on the refs. But you could harp on the defense a little bit. Scoring 45 points, I think I still got to go with an A.
Yeah, I mean, it's as close to an A+ as you'll get. The slight worry for me is you're shooting 56% from 3. They're shooting 33%. and it's a 9-point game, and I don't say that in any kind of way. It's just that's going to even out at some point. Look, if you shoot 56% from three tonight, you're going to win. I can promise you that. The offensive rebounds, a little bit in their favor by 1. But overall, man, pretty good half. What I really like is 16 made shots, 10 of them coming off of an assist.
Yeah, taking care of the ball as well. 10-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio. We saw 2 different Knicks last game with a 10-to-1 personal assist-to-turnover ratio. So kind of just seeing that seep into the rest of the team as well in that first quarter. And you got contributions from up and down the roster. Diawara had a couple buckets. McCullough had a couple nice plays. Like Porty had 4 points in that first quarter. Nice offensive rebound to keep that one possession alive, which he ended up finishing off. So, listen, we expect a lot of the Knicks. We expect them to be one of the best teams in the NBA. They're going up against another one of the best teams in the NBA tonight. And 9-point lead after one. Can't get too critical. Jay Liv's got me. He's not letting me slide on this one.
What happened?
I said the Spurs are going to cut the lead to 7, and it was actually 6. And
I
I corrected myself, but he's not letting me slide. So shout out to you guys keeping me. This is it. We say we don't do a lot of math in this job, so glad you guys are here because otherwise I may have never realized it. If Marshall and I were just talking, we may have just gone on forever thinking they could have cut that to 7.
Did someone say 6-7?
I didn't say it, but you could say it. We'll get that up once it comes through. Shout out to Jay Liv, though.
Jay Liv, we appreciate you. 14th quarter with 40 points this season. The Knicks had 14 all of last year, and 14 this year in the NBA. It's the most. Kolek to Towns for 3. Way off. Top of the key 3. Not even close. Jay Liv, thank you for keeping us accountable. Some ball movement here. Fox will end up with it. Top of the key. Little sidestep. Jumper. No good. Rebound by Towns. He'll find Kolek. Kolek met by Castle. It's Kolek, Towns, Bridges, Anunoby, and Clarkson. Kolek into the lane. Finds the trailing Towns. Shot up. Fouled. Counted and 1. Karl-Anthony Towns takes the contact from Victor Wembanyama. Says, move over, little guy. And he lays it up and in. Nice play by Cat.
32's in the chat. Shout out to Cat showing up in his matchup against Wemby tonight. Cat loves to play, or sometimes loves to get motivated to play against some of these top players. Wemby falls for the head fake, and Cat makes him pay.
Cat looking to finish off the possession here. Chance to put the Knicks up by 12, and he does. Another assist for the Knicks. Up by 12. Bridges to pick up Fox as he crosses half court. Wemby wants to set a screen. They'll go to a horn set here. Olenek pops out. Top of the key. He'll fire. Back iron, no good. Rebound grab by Kolek. Good box out by Anunoby. Keeping Wemby off the glass. Clarkson, left side. Hands to Towns. Towns working against Wemby. Looking for a foul. Not going to get it. He'll swing to Clarkson. Now Anunoby in the corner. He'll drive. Kick. Bridges. Left wing 3. No good. Not a great possession from the Knicks there. Fox on the right side. Finds a trailing Castle. Castle to drive on Anunoby. Sent the other way. Get that out of here, Stephon Castle. OG Anunoby is on patrol. What a play by Anunoby, man. One of the best defenders you'll ever see.
Yeah, not often we get to see him make plays on help defense. Usually he's on the ball against some of the premier players in the NBA. Does a good job sliding over and swatting that shot.
As Towns is going to be called for a foul while the ball was not inbounded. I believe that's going to be a free throw and the ball for San Antonio. The amount of head-scratching plays that he makes every single night, it's a lot to handle. And it's hard to be a fan of. I'm sorry.
It's also his second foul, so he's hurting the team if he cannot play big minutes in the second quarter. Looks like he's going to remain in the game for now, but got to be careful and not pick up a third foul here in the second quarter.
Castle will throw it in. He'll find Fox, corner three. Good. 4-point play. 4-point play, essentially, due to the Towns foul. And it's an 8-point game. Just up 11. Kolek off the Towns screen. Kicks to Bridges. Extra pass to Anunoby. He'll work out of that right corner. Swings back to Kolek, top of the key. He beats Keldon off the bounce. Gets into the lane. Finds Clarkson. Corner try. Good! Jordan Clarkson checks into the game and immediately gets into the stat sheet. Castle to Wemby. Wemby, drive, layup, missed, battled. OG, what a board! A good contest, a better box out. Towns, top of the key, puts it on the deck. Finds a cutting Anunoby and he dropped it. Not a great pass. I need another look at that as Clarkson will foul Keldon Johnson in transition. As the scorebook says both teams were in the bonus, and now they're not. I believe it's going to be side out of bounds. That Towns and Anunoby play, Towns was trying to thread the needle. He was trying to make a chest pass from 2 feet away. Just was a bit clunky.
Sometimes he sees these passing lanes, but he's not the best at executing them and getting the ball to the cutter.
Wemby finds a rolling Castle. Blocked by Clarkson. They'll call a foul. That's a gutsy contest there from Clarkson. Castle lives above the rim. As a teammate, you got to like that.
I love that out of Jordan Clarkson. You got a guy who's not known for his defensive ability. He's going in there. He's trying to contest a shot. No free points in the paint and willing to potentially get put on a poster. Gets the foul there. I mean, listen, don't
take it.
Yeah,
make him earn it.
Don't give him the free points.
Got to respect that as Castle knocks in the first. Spurs are living at the foul line right now. It's probably, what, their 10th attempted free throw of the game? 13th.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, not looking to shoot too much from three so far in this one, and they're getting some calls. And they're getting
downhill. He misses the second, but Wemby grabs the board. Towns didn't even attempt to box out, and Wemby will now knock it in from the baseline. Towns just lets Wemby crash to the front of the rim. Lead down to 8. Kolek to OG. He'll play off the bounce. One-on-one versus Olynyk. Spin move, stolen. OG gets it back, and then he throws it into the backcourt. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy from the Knicks on 2 straight offensive possessions. They've just thrown the ball away.
Yeah, that's...
Let Kolek handle it.
You can't let this snowball into a run here for San Antonio. You want to kind of maintain the lead. You have worked so hard to build. See if they can get a stop here and try and wrestle this momentum back from San Antonio. If you want the Knicks to go on a run, go ahead. Drop a like on this video. 12 likes away from 350. Let's see it with almost 1,000 people in the building.
Stop here would be big. Olynyk to Champagnie. Wide open 3. Good. Not good. Not good. 5-point game. You built up a big lead and you threw it away here in the second. Kolek bringing it up. Pressure being applied by Fox. He's struggling with it. He'll find a rolling Towns. Towns swing to OG. One more. Knicks overpassing now. They passed open 2 open looks there. Kolek to a cutting Bridges. He'll pass up a layup to Towns for 3. Air ball. Oh, they call a foul on Castle. Castle saying challenge. If you're the Spurs, you should. I don't think that looked like a foul. That would have been the 3rd possession in a row. The Knicks couldn't even get a shot up.
Yeah, I don't see much there.
Lay that up, bro.
Not sure we've gotten that angle, but the announcers are saying he did get hit and the Spurs won't challenge. So I think big issue for the Knicks on that possession was a lack of spacing. You saw Kolek kind of get the ball, and one of the Spurs players was able to guard 2 guys. That's why the Knicks end up passing up a couple open threes. Spacing an underrated thing, but that's so key. You can have good shooters, but you got to get the spacing to get the open looks. Otherwise, you he ran right next to him, and you let one guy guard 2.
Not sure if this is going to be 2 free throws or 3. It will be 3. And he'll knock in the first two. Big possession here. Towns up to 13 points. Could make it 14 here. Third free throw is good. Karl-Anthony Towns, 14 points on the night. Let's go. Castle on the right wing. Gets it to Wemby. Wemby finds a cutting Castle. Passes too high, out of bounds. Turnover. Knicks ball that way. 8:30 left. Knicks up by 8 here in the first half. The Spurs will apply full court pressure. Kolek having to deal with De'Aaron Fox. Fox picked the pocket of Kolek in that in-season championship game. And then Fox is going to be fouled by Kolek. Then he knocks the ball out of his hand as well. Tee his ass up. Since when can you do that? When can you foul somebody and then after the whistle, knock the ball out of his hands right in front of the ref? When can you do that?
Yep, the ref's missing that one. Not sure if they can go back and review that, but
that's a flagrant. It's a tech. Blow the damn whistle. Knicks ball at half court. Kolek inbound to Towns. Towns back to Kolek. He'll play off the bounce. Step back three over Wemby. No good. Towns can't grab the board. Castle up the right side. Into the lane. Throws it up. Wemby, catch. Finish. Towns top of the key. Hand off to OG. Dribble handoff on the left side to Clarkson. Back to Towns. Towns driving on Olynyk, and he turned it over. And Castle will run it out with an alley-oop on Wemby. Oh, my goodness. The turnovers have killed the New York Knicks here in this second quarter. It was one turnover at the end of the first quarter for the New York Knicks. They're probably up to what, 4? Yeah, 3 turnovers here in this quarter alone. Minutes. And you have allowed them back into this game. They were never out of this game, but you're helping them make it a lot easier. They haven't been able to score in the half court. They get out in transition. They're going to out-athlete you, and they are, and you're paying the price for it right now.
Yeah, you saw just exactly that, Wemby finishing the alley-oop, and like you said, there's a way. Normally, you talk about this in terms of winning the game and losing the game. You can win the game, or a team you can hand the team the game, or they can go and take it from you. Right now, the Knicks kind of just handing the Spurs a run here as they close in and cut this lead to 4. Spurs aren't kind of doing anything to earn it. Knicks are turning the ball over and giving it to them. Spurs aren't forcing those turnovers. So the good thing is it's something you can control, and hopefully the Knicks kind of wake up and stop doing that. And it's not something San Antonio is necessarily forcing them into. They're kind of just making those mistakes and self-inflicted mistakes, but not encouraging either. And hopefully this timeout can kind of help the Knicks reset and don't let San Antonio take the lead here. They kind of just start pushing back a little bit. Yeah, Morgan, missing Robinson sometimes when Wemby's getting free looks at the rim like that. Mitch certainly would provide some resistance there, that's for sure.
Got to take care of the ball. You could not let San Antonio get out and run. They are way more of an athletic basketball team than you are.
Yeah, that's not – the Knicks aren't going to win any track meets with the Spurs, that's for sure. They've got a trio of young athletic guards. And the Knicks have had trouble in their matchups keeping those guys out of the paint.
20 points in the paint for San Antonio, 12 for the Knicks.
Yeah, you're not winning that. Knicks are winning this game right now by knocking down shots. It's not something you can consistently rely on. You're not going to shoot 50% from 3 the entire game, so you need to start making that up in other areas. Shout out to you guys. We got almost 1,100 people here. If you're new here, you want to subscribe to the channel, go ahead, hit that sub button. We do these watch parties for every single game, daily Knicks videos, short form content on YouTube as well. Lock us in if you're a Knicks fan, and sub for Knicks Dubs. You want the Knicks to beat the Spurs tonight. and finish 2025 and head into 2026 with a win. Let's go. We crossed over 83,000 last game. We crossed over 83,100 today. We're trying to get to 83,200 and on the road to 100K subscribers on this channel. Appreciate you guys. I can't do any of this without you. If you are subscribed, go ahead and type me. Give some shout-outs.
Knicks were up by 12 with 11:25 left in the second. So in 3.5 minutes, 8-0 run. It's been a game of runs. It's going to be a game of runs. Bridges, top of the key. Kicks to Anunoby in the corner. He'll drive and swing to Clarkson. Knicks have not been able to work out this quarter on offense. Clarkson's going to have to throw up a bomb. He does. Barely nicks the rim. Knicks get lucky that they called out a shot clock violation. That was about to be a run out for San Antonio. Out of a timeout, how is that the shot you get?
Yeah, not the move. Not great there for the Knicks. Mike Brown not drawing up a play to get the Knicks an easy bucket and kind of quiet this run. And you're right, stoppage of play definitely in the Knicks' favor here. Got to try and turn the tide here. Clarkson just fade away long two, not the shot you want.
He had to. There was 1 second on the shot clock. Everyone else was just dribbling the ball. Not getting anywhere. Bridges, dribble handoff. And they got a lot of dribble handoff guys out there. Where's Kolek at? You can't be that afraid of Wemby to get into the lane. Castle driving on Kolek, lost it. Turnover. Good defense. Come on. Let's go. You're way better offense than this. You had 45 points in the first quarter. You've scored 9 here in the next 5. How does that make sense? 45 points in the first 12th quarter, and then you score 9 points in the next 5 minutes. As Castle's going to be called for a foul, you can see the defensive intensity for San Antonio has picked up in a major way.
Yeah, they came into this game wanting to get revenge for that loss against the Knicks. Knicks kind of dominated them a little bit in that first quarter, build almost a double-digit lead. They're trying to flip the script here and change things, and they're having some success early on in the second quarter against the Knicks. Knicks look a little discombobulated. Castle still in disbelief about that foul call as he guards Clarkson.
I mean, if you don't score this possession, you got to get 11 in the game. Kolek to bring it up, met by Harper. He'll get a screen from Towns. Towns will pop, swing to Bridges. Right wing triple over the contest is good. Mikal Bridges. It's a big shot. Harper trying to answer. Drive is cut off. The second attempt with footwork. It'll work. He gets by Kolek on that one. That's going to be the second delay of game on San Antonio. They call that one on the bench, I believe. The Knicks are going to get a free throw. No, Harper grabbed the ball after it fell through the net.
Wow, Knicks catch a break there. Hopefully they can capitalize, get this free point. Towns at the line right now.
Eddie, thanks for being here, man. I hope we could do a good enough job for you. Thanks for giving us a shot. As Towns knocks in the technical free throw, Knicks extend their lead back up to 6 with 6.5 minutes left here in the first half. Oh, they did call a delay a game on that Fox play. Okay. That should have been a technical, not a delay a game. I guess it is technically. Well, no, it's not.
Yeah, I don't think it counts as a personal tech against a player.
McBride on the left wing, guarded by Champagny. He's checked back in. He'll find Towns on the pick and pop. Finds OG underneath, who throws it down. Good ball fake by Anunoby to get Castle in the air. And he'll finish with 2. Anunoby's been playing above the rim the last 2 nights. Castle, deep 3, missed. Rebound by Kolek. Up ahead to OG. He'll throw it down again. Should have been an and 1. OG Anunoby propelling the Knicks to a 10-point lead. As soon as Wemby came out, the Knicks opened it up. San Antonio will take a timeout here with 6 minutes left.
That's it. Like you said, you got to always make sure you capitalize on those non-Wemby minutes because the impact he can have on both ends of the floor when he's in. San Antonio, a markedly better team when Wemby is in the game, as any team would be. I don't think that's a fault of their own. But Knicks doing a good job capitalizing here. OG finishing around the rim without the 7-5 Wemby to protect it. And Yeah, we've talked about how OG is one of the best, at least the best guy on the Knicks, that when he gets 2 feet in the paint, making sure there's no way you can block his shot, goes up, slams it home, and Knicks now have a double-digit lead after Spurs kind of cut that lead. Knicks take it right back.
On OG Anunoby Day, he's making an impact.
That's right. It was 2 years ago today, I believe, that trade happened. And, oh, boy.
Oh, my goodness. Creed from way downtown. Bang, bang. Give me some C's
Creed.
in the chat. Creed. I can't believe it.
Creed.
If you're watching today's show, give me a C in the comment section for our guy Creed, coming in with not a 1 bang or a 2 bang or a 3 bang, a quad bang, a $200 super chat. We got a 3-point goal. Creed, bang, 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 bang. Creed, let's go. He says, let's go, Knicks. Shout out to my guy Creed.
Creed.
Let's go.
Creed. Creed.
Give me some C's in the comment section. I got a beer bong for my guy Creed. Let's go.
Let's go. Shout out to you, man. That is awesome. Appreciate your support. Appreciate everyone here hanging out with us on New Year's Eve, ringing in the new year with us and supporting us, watching the Knicks take on the Spurs. Right now, Knicks opening up a 10-point lead, forced the San Antonio to call a timeout. OG Anunoby with back-to-back dunks, but I don't think any guy could do out on the court tonight is going to top what Creed has just done. MVP of the stream, MVP of the game for sure. We appreciate you, man.
Let's go. Creed, the GOAT. Man, Happy New Year to you, Creed.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for being a real one, brother. Let's go, man. I know you're fired up. Knicks are looking good, bro. Knicks are looking good. I think you got to be pretty damn excited about the way they've played today's game, and they're missing arguably 2 of their best players in Robinson and Hart. Long way to go, but an exciting performance from the Knicks tonight. Creed, you're a legend, bro. Thank you, man. Happy New Year to you, bro. Seriously. That's a missed 3 for San Antonio. Brunson to bring it up the other way. Into the lane. Floater up and in. Jalen Brunson picking up where he left off in the first quarter. He's up to 13 on the night. Let's go. Actually, he's up to 15 as Castle drives. Layup no good. Good contest by the Knicks. Bridges to push in transition. He'll get it to Clarkson. Clarkson, snatch back, step back, deep 2. Should have been a foul. Had his leg swiped out from under him. Harper to drive. Finds Barnes for 3. No good. Oh, Castle just pushed off. Clarkson swiped it away. Knicks ball. Brunson to Clarkson. Layup. No good. Oh, that was a foul. Clarkson has hit the deck 2 times in a row. No whistle. And he sprints back on defense. Gotta love that. Johnson's layup up. No good. Rejected, it looked like, by McBride. This time Clarkson gets the breakaway layup to fall, and he's back on the floor again. Give me some double zeros in the chat. Jordan Clarkson. Deep 3 for a Castle. No good. Rebound by Barnes. Nowhere to go with it. Great defense by Okporty. Stolen. Knicks have numbers. 4 on 3. Bridges. Drive. Kick. Clarkson. Good! The dude's a professional scorer. He's huffing and puffing, and he's knocking down 3s. Timeout, San Antonio. Jordan Clarkson. He was here, he was there, he was everywhere in that last 3 minutes.
Let's go. Shout out to Clarkson. Get those double zeros. Get those JCs going. We normally see him have these kind of stretches in the fourth quarter. He's bringing it in the second quarter tonight. Knicks are up 17 points on the San Antonio Spurs with 4.5 minutes left to play in the second quarter, and the recent run is in large part to Jordan Clarkson.
Let's go. Knicks up 17, 4.5 minutes rolling. Wow.
Yeah, that was a flurry, and it happened quickly.
I mean, my favorite part about all that was the way he sprinted back on defense after he drove to the hoop a second time, got knocked down, didn't get the fall, sprints back into the play, and allows his sprint back was enough of a disruption to allow Deuce McBride to slide in on the help defense, block the shot. I mean, that's good stuff, bro.
Yeah, that stuff that you cut out of the tape. You show that first thing next time you watch tape as a team in practice and say, this is what every single guy needs to do. This guy's a veteran. He's earned his spot in the league. He doesn't have to prove anything to anyone. He's a big part of this Knicks bench, and maybe he wants some more minutes. Maybe that's why he's hustling, but he's out there, guy not known for his hustle or defense, doing everything he can to try and get the Knicks a lead, get the Knicks a win, and I tip my hat to Jordan Clarkson, man. That's what we need. Every guy on this team bringing that every night.
McBride, Clarkson, Bridges, Huckporty, and Brunson are the 5. Fox driving, kicking, Barnes ripping through, Hill driving, kick, Champagnie to fire a 3, back iron no good, rebound by Deuce. He'll get it to Brunson. Brunson up ahead to Bridges. Knicks can play if they want. Clarkson. He'll handle up top, guarded by Champagnie, walking him down. Spin move, dotted line, Jay is good! Danced on the rim and it decided to drop. Knicks up 19, 14-0 run for the good guys. Fox doubled off the pick and roll. He'll have to give it up. Barnes to try to drive and work, no good. Great defense by Brunson. Fox, tough step back over Bridges is good. It's a tough move. That was a tough move. Good defense. Sometimes just tip your cap. 3:20 to go. Brunson to Huckporty. Right back to him. And it's an offensive foul. I don't understand how that's an offensive foul. Huckporty's, his feet, he didn't move.
I didn't get a great look at it. Would love to see that again, but
I feel like they're calling it a little different this year on those. You've seen a lot more dribble handoffs incorporated in the NBA.
They really want you to not stick that lower body out. They want you to stay as still as a statue. Definitely on those tougher on those dribble handoffs when a guy's usually moving one into another to kind of hold that position, and they're calling it tight here tonight.
Fox drives, layup, up, missed. Wembanyama with the board. He's fouled. No basket. Could have been an and-one bucket for Wemby as soon as he checked back in. They'll wave it off. It's going to be a foul on the Knicks. Spurs ball, side out of bounds. McCullough checked in for Bridges. We got 1,200 people in the building. If you could, please subscribe to the channel. Trying to get to 83,200 subs tonight. Wemby passes to Champagnie. Stolen by Anunoby. An unreal defensive effort from number 8. He'll have it in transition. Beautiful pass to Huckporty, who throws it down. Anunoby playing like an all-NBA player right now. His defense turns to offense, and Huckporty throws it home. Wemby for 3. Good. Man. Victor Wembanyama, you better get your ring before he starts to be that dude, and it might already be here. 2:30 to go in the half. Brunson gets a screen way downtown. No good. I hate that shot. It was my turn shot. Come on, keep moving it. Wembanyama in transition. Swings to Fox. Fox into the lane. Ball tied up. Great defense. Jump ball. I think it's going to be McCullough and Fox. Deuce McBride's defense, you feel it. Yeah, you didn't get to feel it the last couple of weeks. You feel it tonight.
It's infectious, kind of the energy that he plays with, the effort he brings on that end. I mean, De'Aaron Fox is one of the best guards in the NBA, and McBride doing a great job D'ing him up there. McCullough, a good job helping, and the two of them kind of stop it.
McBride wins the tip. Ball's loose. Fox recollected. He'll drive, nowhere to go. Gives it up to Barnes. Barnes can't get past Anunoby. He'll swing to Wemby. 5 on the shot clock. Guarded by Huckporty. Nowhere to go. Great defense. Fox has to launch. Missed it, and it was rebounded by Johnson. Knicks didn't box out. Then they get a miss, and they do box out. Great defense. Brunson in transition. Gets a screen. Top of the key. Down to the elbow. Nowhere to go with it. Kicks it out to Deuce. He'll fire. No good. Rebound by Wemby. 1 minute and 30 seconds left here in the half. Knicks up 16. Close the half. Wemby stop and pop three. Banked it in. Just banked it in.
He doesn't need any help.
Just banked in a three. Huckporty down low. Has it on the block. He'll dribble after the three-point line. Hand it off to Brunson. He'll be guarded by Fox. They'll work that two-man game. Brunson creates space. Is doubled. Gets it to Huckporty. His foul line push shot up. No good. Knicks got to get better offense than that. Got to close this quarter. It was just 16. Now it's 13. San Antonio controlling. Step back three. No good. Rebound by Huckporty. 55 seconds and rolling. Brunson into the front court. Guarded by Champagnie. I don't know why they keep bringing Wemby into the action. Brunson, contested two, is blocked. Got it back. Underneath. Blocked by Wemby. Brunson wants the goaltend. Not going to get it. Wemby in transition, finds Champagnie, wide open three, missed it. Wemby flops, and since he's on the ground, they blow the whistle.
Frantic few seconds there. Brunson laid it up, and Wemby got it clean before it went off the glass. That was not a goaltend. Just Knicks not getting great offense the last couple possessions. Wemby at the line now with a chance to cut this to an 11-point game.
Like a couple of my turn possessions there. Like the offense was cooking. Why did we start going ISO Brunson?
Yeah, I know, not kind of disrupted the flow right there of that offense, and just got the Knicks out of what they were doing well and what was working. And San Antonio right now kind of winning these last 2 minutes. Hopefully the Knicks can get a bucket and then a stop as Wemby cuts it to an 11-point game.
32 seconds left. Knicks will not pursue the 2-for-1. A bucket and a stop would be huge. Brunson stands at midcourt. Guarded by Barnes. They'll send a double. He'll find McCullough, top of the key inside the arc, and he'll throw it out of bounds. Horrible pass. Try to thread the needle on a backdoor pass to Deuce McBride, and it just went straight out of bounds. The Knicks did not close this quarter in a championship way. They were up 16 just 40 seconds ago. That's a terrible way to end the half.
Yeah, McCullough trying to force that backdoor, just can't connect, and San Antonio has a chance to cut this to single digits.
You were up 19 with 2:54 left. Long way to go in the game, but a little disappointing there. Fox to hold for the final shot. Now he'll get it to Wemby, guarded by Huckporty. He's at the three-point line. Jab step, puts it on the deck. Pump fake, foul baiting, and he got it. 7'5" player foul baiting. What happened to the NBA I loved?
Yeah, Wemby getting the call there. And not much time left on the clock, under a second. So this will pretty much end the half, and he'll have 2 free throws here.
Foul baiting on a mid-range jump shot. That's horrible basketball.
I mean, if you're 7'5", you don't really need to do that. You should be able to shoot over every single guy.
Man, you were up 19 with 2:54 left. You're going to go to the half up by 9. 10-0 run in the final 2:54. That's not great.
Now, not a good way to close the half for the Knicks. And when they had the chance to not necessarily finish the game, but kind of like have some dagger, some big knockout punches. Up 19 in the second quarter, and instead they do the exact opposite. San Antonio has new life now going into the half, and the Knicks will be heading into the locker room wondering how they can snatch that momentum back to start the third quarter. And a lot of Wemby there as well, with the Spurs in those last 2 minutes to kind of get that lead down to what it is now. A few buckets, some threes, some rebounds, a block. He was making impact on both ends of the floor. some issue going on. McCullough was bleeding, and they were tending to him, and the Knicks decided to take him out of the game, but now they need to clean up the floor. This is the second straight game with the Knicks, so there's been an issue with this, cleaning the floor, causing an extremely long delay. I got 3 guys working on it right now, but Wemby still not had the chance to take these free throws yet. Only 0.6 left before the half. So this is pretty much going to close it out. But yeah, that's causing a delay.
Yeah, a little disappointing. Long delay here. Still waiting. All right, here we go. Free throws for Wemby. Chance for him to cut this 11-point lead down to 9. First one is up and no good. Ball don't lie. Type those BDLs. BDLs. Yeah, I thought too much ISO Brunson in that final 3 minutes. You were out and running. You were pushing. OG was dunking. Clarkson was cooking. 0.6 seconds left. The Knicks have enough time for a heave. Get it to Towns, and Towns doesn't get it off. We'll go to the half. Overall, rough final 250 for the Knicks in the second quarter. They were up 9, now up 10 going to the half. Overall, a really good showing for the Knicks, but you would have loved to finish that half stronger.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with a B plus for that second quarter because of the way they finished. It was headed towards another A. If you can kind of get another 10-point, they would have had another plus 10 quarter there, but end up with a net pretty much even, maybe plus 1, I think, in that quarter after being up 9 in the first. Finishing quarters so important in the NBA, especially when that momentum can carry over to the next quarter. You did all that hard work to build that 19-point lead, and then you just let it all up in 2 minutes. Luckily the Knicks getting some time to reset and hopefully come out strong in that third, but disappointing to see the way they finished that.
I'm going to run in the restroom real quick.
Cool. Well, I'll tell them about the shirt we got going on while you do that. All right, shout out to you guys. Wanted to let you guys in on this deal we have going on this New York Knicks shirt. New York basketball, this shirt was $45. It's now $18. Chatsports.com/NYK shirt. You don't want to miss out on this deal. It's over 50% off. Pretty sweet. Don't know how long it's going to last. No code needed or anything. All you got to do is go to chatsports.com/NYK shirt. That's in the description. Putting it in the comments now. Shout out to you guys. And New York basketball, go support. Pretty sweet. And, that's where you got to go, chatsports.com/NYK shirt. You want to be dripped out watching your Knicks, you got a great deal on this. Only $18. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, so, we kind of recapped quickly there a little bit that end. That talked mostly about the end of that second quarter. Overall, you look at the stats, hard to complain too much. Put up 73, holding the Spurs to 63 in the modern NBA. That's not terrible. They did not shoot the ball well from 3. That's kind of not really their game. They're getting in the paint. They're getting to the line, 18 free throw attempts, and they're knocking it down there as well. Knicks did a good job shooting the ball at the line, 9 of 10. Brunson missed 1. Not going to hold them and get them upset for missing 1 free throw, but we'll see if that comes into play. 12 of 24 from 3. That's probably not going to hold the rest of the game. So the Knicks need to do a better job of finding ways to score the ball without relying and living and dying by the 3 ball. You're doubling the Spurs in that you're plus 18 and 3, but you're getting killed in the paint because the Spurs have made their living there. And that's carried over to the floor. The Knicks 26-46, pretty good there. Only had 1 turnover in the first quarter and then 5 in the second, so really need to work on taking better care of the ball. Did a great job of that in the first quarter. Not so much in the second quarter. Let the Spurs get on a run in that early part of the second quarter where they had 3 or 4 turnovers in the first 4 minutes. Did a little bit better of a job. And losing the rebound battle, obviously missing Mitch, missing Josh Hart, Those are going to be big losses when it comes to rebounding. And you're dealing with Wemby as well, so a tough ask there, but we've seen some good minutes from Huckporty. We've seen McCullough come in and play well. Yabusele not really doing too great. And Diawara, again, starts the game, doesn't play much after that. I'm not sure if he even came in once he left the game. Hit some shots early on, so Mike Brown kind of using a lot of different guys. Then we saw some good minutes from Clarkson as well. Yes, the bench is really impressed over the last several games. Yeah, the Knicks are extremely deep. We talked about that on the last broadcast, and Marsh we did a video yesterday about could a trade be coming, because the Knicks have so many pieces and they can't play all these guys, and maybe try and consolidate some of these other guys into a more singular impact player. To be seen what Leon Rose's plan is and what he's going to do with that. But for now, the Knicks are a deep team. They play a lot of guys. You want to check on how many guys the Knicks have played so far in this game?
Yeah. The Knicks have played one.
Shout out to Tommy
two,
as well. Appreciate you, brother.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 players tonight. The only player they haven't played that played on Monday was Trey Jamison.
Yeah, and he probably only really got in because Porty missed some time. So, because I was talking about and kind of talking with the chat about what's going on in this game. We saw Diawara start, and I don't think he got back in after he started. Hit a couple shots. We saw some McCullough minutes. Huckporty, Yabusele getting the times as well. Shout out to Gregory Williams. Appreciate that super chat. We'll get you up on the screen once that comes in.
My guy, appreciate you stopping by. Shout out to everybody in the building today. You guys are showing major love. Again, major shout out to my guy Creed. Came in with a $200 super chat. That's love, bro. Shout out to him. Boo says Jordan Clarkson was such a great pickup. Yeah, I mean, you got to be really thrilled with what you get from Clarkson. It seems like almost on a nightly basis.
Yeah, and the part of his game that I really wasn't familiar with, and I'm not sure if he's done this in all his other stops, but the hustle that we saw, we noted on that one play on a possession in the second quarter where he ran back and kind of prevented a three after he hit the deck. But the defense as well, at least the effort is there, and he's kind of impacted both ends of the floor. Not a guy I kind of thought was just kind of that microwave scorer off the bench, giving you hustle, effort, and defense in his minutes. He's done a hell of a job. Gregory Williams says, have a happy and safe New Year, Knicks Now fam. Happy New Year to you, Gregory. Hopefully you have a happy New Year and a great night as well. Appreciate you tuning in and hanging out with us for a little bit. Oh, that is, I think, a prior super chat. This one, SMH Cats B-Ball IQ is suspect sometimes. Yeah, I couldn't agree more with that. I'm sure Marsh has some thoughts on that as well.
Yeah, I think we kind of just know what Karl-Anthony Towns is at this point. I mean, tonight, he's been pretty damn good on offense. 15 points, 92.8% when it comes to true shooting, factoring in his free throws as well as his field goals and three-pointers. He's 7 of 7 from the free throw line. Look, I think Towns is a really, really good player, and maybe one of the more talented players in this league. And I think that's what makes him also one of the most frustrating players as well. A lot of his plays, you just kind of are like, bro, what are you doing? So,
yeah, it's like avoidable. He makes avoidable mistakes.
Exactly.
It has nothing to do with his physical ability. It's all about kind of B-ball IQ is probably the best way, one of the better ways to describe it. Just like not being in the right spot, making a foul 90 feet from the basket, fouling a guy when he's not in a position to score, backing down your guy too aggressively and getting an offensive foul, setting a moving screen. It's all stuff like that. And obviously there's that layer this year where he's not shooting the ball as well as he's accustomed to or is capable of. But the biggest issues with Towns usually are kind of between the ears. And that's the frustrating part because if he just locked that in, I mean, he'd be one of the top. He's already one of the better players in the NBA. Could be one of the top players in the NBA if he kind of focused and played consistently to the way he's capable of every single night.
Niall Dimitri, you cracked me up, bro. You cracked me up, man.
He's unloading he's
Save
dropping
him
them all now. Yeah, no, I
Save
know.
him.
We said one a game. And
One a game. Unless do you got 40 more? I got more than 40 games, but Eddie says he's got to learn that he can kill it from a post-up position. You saw a lot last year, especially early on in the season, Towns working out of the post. And that was a Tom Thibodeau thing. And we saw in that Indiana series, Towns got back to working in the post. We haven't seen many just post-ups from Towns this year.
Yeah, he's a guy that can present matchup problems for teams. Is if you put a bigger guy on him, he's nimble enough to and good enough handling the ball to take him from the perimeter. And sometimes I think he falls in love with that aspect of his game. But if a team puts a guy who is his size or close in size to him or smaller than him, he should have the ability to take him to the post. He's got to focus on a big thing for him is catching the ball and setting yourself up in good position, because that's half the battle. Once you get the ball and you're in good position, you can just lay it up and in. He's got the footwork and the ability and the moves down there to score efficiently. It's just, I think, more of a concerted effort, and maybe part of that is on the coaching staff as well, putting him in position to catch the ball in the post. Running sets for him where you have guys screening and maybe having him coming off a screen from one side, setting up on the block and running that for him. But, I mean, the Knicks should look to feature Towns there more, maybe put in some lineups that space the floor as well. Maybe with that 5-out lineup, that's really could be a look where Towns kind of feasts down low in the post. I don't know.
Excuse me. Man, Brian, I've been looking. I don't know yet. I gotta I gotta do some more deep diving and see who's out there. So TBD on what I'm.
Happy New Year, Niall Dimitri. Appreciate you, brother. Stay safe out there tonight. Have a good shift. And shout out to you for tuning in and hanging out with us.
Seth says, does Towns have a post-up game? That's what he had early in his career. You go back to him at Kentucky, they just threw him on the block, and he kind of got to that right-hand hook shot, little baby hook action. He could score with his back to the basket. But it doesn't seem like that's being asked of him, though, right now.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's capable. I think he's more than capable. That's what makes him so dynamic, that inside-out player, the ability to do it all. Just not the Knicks as a team, and Towns personally as well, not utilizing that part of his game as much this season. Andrew Russell says, the Knicks fans need to shut up. Cat is amazing. Thank you, Leon.
Okay. I don't really know what we're supposed to say to that.
Don't really think anyone was being overly critical of him there. Just talked about how much potential he has and just want to see him be a little more consistent. Not that he's not a good player, not that he's not important to the Knicks, not that he can't help the Knicks win a championship. Just want to see him at his best, because we want the Knicks to be at their best. Run through some other stats from the first half as well. Jalen Brunson finished at half with 13 points, 5-11 from the field, only 1 of 4 from downtown. Did get fouled on one of those threes, so I was able to get to the line a little bit there, and was a flagrant, so Knicks extended a possession. Talked about Jordan Clarkson. Got good minutes from him, 2 of 2 from downtown, 7 field goal attempts, so got plenty of shots up, but was knocking them down, 10 points. Tyler Kolek, only 3 points, 3 assists, no turnovers for him. Always that's something to you come to expect from him, to take care of the ball and set guys up. Miles McBride, 5 points, 2 assists, 1 of 2, and some good defense as well on kind of all those Spurs guards. I remember that one play with Castle when he and McCullough kind of jammed him up in the paint and kind of disrupted things there. OG, a little quiet, had some nice defensive plays, had those 2 back-to-back dunks during that Knicks run, but otherwise offensively not doing much. Hasn't really been a focal point for the Knicks tonight. Diawara started hot with 2 threes, was 2 of 5 from downtown overall, but we didn't see him after he left the game, after starting, so we'll see if we see some Mohamed Diawara minutes in that second half as the Knicks trying to win this game against the Spurs. Talked a lot about Karl-Anthony Towns, obviously a big 15 points from him in the first half. Bridges feels like he was maybe a little more aggressive than he's been in some past games. 8 points, only 4 field goal attempts, but last game he kind of disappeared offensively a little bit. Kevin McCullough.
Yeah, I thought he had some good minutes, had a couple of nice defensive plays, couple of boards. Had that bad pass. I'm excited about him, though. I'm excited about him.
Yeah, and I think one we talked about is like whether or not the Knicks are going to use some of these guys in a trade, or if they do have to trade away guys who are considered more core rotation players, the ability of some of these younger guys to potentially slide in, make the Knicks a deeper team. I think there's going to be a lot that we're going to find out about the Knicks in the next 6 weeks or so, and what the management thinks of this team and whether or not they need to upgrade certain positions. On anything on Yabu or...
I think we kind of, unfortunately, know what it is with Yabu.
Yeah.
All right, about to get rolling here in the second half. I thought Huck Porty gave you some good minutes as well. Was at the end of the first quarter, had that layup in transition off the good feed from McCullough.
Some solid defense.
Yeah, some solid defense as well. Been impressed with him. My guy, Greg Williams, Happy New Year, brother. At non-Knicks fans, you don't know squat. You need to shit it. Shit up. Shit up. Shut up.
I think that's shut up.
We
Shout
can
out
have
to Greg.
constructive criticism about any player we choose. Greg Williams, I love you, bro. Happy New Year, man. Seriously. Seth Gross, I hope you have the best night ever, brother. Brunson into the lane. Cut off by Castle. He'll find Diawara on the block. He'll swing it out to Anunoby. 3 to shoot. He'll have to launch. He does. Hits the rim. No good. Not a great offensive possession for the Knicks to start the half. Brunson, unable to get all the way to the rim. Kind of cut off there by Wembanyama. Barnes on the right wing. A step inside the arc. Being guarded by Towns. Diawara guarding Victor Wembanyama. He'll deny, and then Wemby will be fouled by him. You're good, Greg. I know what you meant. I just like giving everybody a hard time. That's what I do. I give everybody a hard time. You're the man, Greg. Seriously. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to everybody in the building. 950 people watching. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, closing in on 83,200 subscribers. Wemby up top. Being denied by Anunoby. He'll now get it to Barnes. Barnes trying to work on Towns. Creative finish by him off the wrong foot. A veteran move for the former Tar Heel. Brunson gets a screen from Towns. Towns top of the key. Pump fake. Cut off by Wemby. He'll take him to the lane. Lays it up and in. Counted and the foul. Karl-Anthony Towns. The veteran slow played Wemby. Foul. And one. Nice play. Nice play. Beat him off the pump, slowed it down, absorbs the contact and gets it to go. That should have been a foul right there.
Absolutely. That's the beauty of Towns is he can do it, kind of do it all. He can take you off the dribble. He can post up as well with Wemby trying to take him off the dribble there. Gets him up in the air, is able to finish through the contact and one.
Andrew, you're right. We could be watching me lose my mind versus the Giants. You guys get that luxury one more time this Sunday.
Can't wait.
And they're going to win that game.
100%.
Castle to bring it up, guarded by McBride. Gets a screen from Wemby. Throws it into the corner to Barnes. Barnes will work out against Towns again. Gets to the foul line. Pump, step through, layup, missed. It's great offense. Just missed it. Brunson into the lane. Has room. Floater up. Too strong. That one rimmed out. It's halfway down. Fox with pace the other way. Lefty scoop. Good.
He's so fast. He's so quick. He can get up the court in a hurry and did that there.
Fox up to 13 on the night. Knicks lead down to 9. McBride. He'll handle quickly in for Diawara. His three. Good! Miles McBride checking in the first minute and 40 seconds for Diawara. And he picks up where Diawara left off, knocking down threes. Castle into the lane, drives Anunoby, throws it up to Wemby, and he'll lay it up and in. You got to ask the question, why don't they just do that every time?
Just lob it up. I can't touch it. You can't touch it up here, and just lay it right up.
Brunson on the right wing. He had the shot, and then he waited for the contest and didn't take it. He'll get it to Deuce. Deuce from the foul line, feeling it. Got it to go. Deuce McBride, 5 points in the quarter already after coming off the bench. He's ready to go. You can tell he's healthy.
Yep, get those twos for Deuce. Big impact here.
Castle drives, flops, and they call a foul on Towns. Towns literally was like this the whole possession.
The problem with Towns is I feel like he just has a reputation because he normally makes some of these questionable decisions, and he doesn't get the benefit of the doubt on calls.
I don't understand how that was a foul on Towns. Castle first free throw's good. Marshall probably in Germany. Nope, we're in the United States. We are in the United States. Castle second free throw, no good. Ball don't lie. Give me some BBLs in the chat. Or BDLs, whatever you want. Anunoby, left wing, pass into the corner, deflected out of bounds. Brunson to throw it in from the baseline. 14 on the shot clock. He'll get it to Deuce. Out to Towns. One more to Brunson. Brunson and Towns, two-man game. Brunson driving into Wemby, kicking out to Deuce. 5 to shoot. He'll fire. Good! Deuce McBride! Wembanyama for 3. Puts it on the deck instead and drives. Layup up and in over Towns. Anunoby ahead of the pack. Fouled. The Knicks are placing an importance on after a made bucket from San Antonio. They're going to grab the ball, inbound it quickly, and throw a football-type pass to get ahead of the play and lay it up and in. It's happened a couple of times already.
Yeah, definitely seen them focus on that at the halftime. Great job by the Knicks catching that, seeing something like they said in the first half.
Or they were doing it in the first half. I think they saw it in the last couple of games.
Knicks not normally a team that plays with a lot of pace, and you wouldn't think that would be the recipe against a team like San Antonio, maybe trying to catch them off guard.
OG, first free throw, good. Second free throw, good. Fox to bring it up the right side. He'll be guarded and then swings to Champagnie, who knocks down a 3. McBride into the lane, nowhere to go. He's got Wemby on him. He'll bring him out to the three-point line. He'll fire a 3 over Wemby. Air ball. Rebound by Bridges. Saves it. Gets it to Anunoby. 5 on the shot clock. He'll drive baseline. Gets to the rim. Lays it up. No good. A lot of contact there. Castle driving on Brunson. Laid it up and in. Lead to 9. Brunson gets a screen from Towns in the backcourt. Guarded by Wemby on the left wing. He'll pull him out to midcourt. Brunson walking him down. Sizing him up. Into the lane. Nowhere to go. Kicks it out to Bridges for 3. I know you got to give respect there. I just would have laid that up. When he blocks your shot, he blocks your shot. He'll now step into a transition three, no good. And they call a foul on the Knicks. He hit the back of his own player.
I don't know about that one. Castle tries to screen. Brunson bumps him, but not enough to get a foul call. And then Wemby hits the back of Castle. They call that foul. I
The
hate
flopping
that
is
call.
disgusting.
I hate
from
that
him.
call. Yeah.
The flopping from Wemby is disgusting. You want to be a big, tough guy? You want to talk shit? Quit flopping, bro. Quit flopping. Can't be both. Can't try to be a star like you were from the 90s and do all this talking, tough guy, one-liner, Instagram caption speak, and then come out here and flop at 7'7".
Get some F Wemby's going in the chat like we did last time we beat the Spurs.
He'll make the first two. He'll look for one more here to get to 29 points. Third free throw is good. Knicks lead down to 6. It was 19 with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Bridges swings to Brunson. Knicks needed it for him to get going. Brunson will try to work out versus Castle. Here comes a screen from Towns. They keep bringing Wemby into the action. Brunson pass kicked by Wemby. It'll be Knicks ball side out of bounds with 14 seconds.
Knicks got to try and re-expand this lead. They've done a good job when San Antonio's made a run of not letting them get the lead.
Wemby to Deuce, open three. No good. Rebound grab by San Antonio. Here comes Castle. Harper, open three. Missed it. Got his own board, swings to Barnes. Wide open Champagnie three. That's good. The 19-point lead has been cut to 3. The Knicks offense has gone cold. They can't score when Wemby's on the floor. Not a great showing in this third quarter. Not a great showing since 2 minutes and 50 seconds in the second quarter. That's why we talked about how important it is to close a half.
Yeah, instead of the Knicks having a 19-point cushion or larger, they were only dealing with a 10-point cushion to start this half. And now the Spurs have cut that to 3, less than halfway through this third quarter. Knicks are getting themselves into another dogfight here, albeit against a much better team. But they had the opportunity to get that lead larger. You knew San Antonio was going to make a run. You wanted to kind of set yourself up as best as you can. Wemby's kind of doing Wemby stuff right now. And although flopping, the foul baiting, not great. I hated that call on the three-pointer. He kind of Wemby jumps forward into the back of Castle. Brunson and Castle kind of doing their own thing. I didn't even think that was enough for a call. Gets 3 shots, and San Antonio comes back with another 3 by Champagnie. Knicks not having a strong third quarter right now. While we're at a commercial break, I want to tell you about this deal we have on this New York Knicks shirt. It was $45, now $18. Chatsports.com/NYK shirt. No code needed. Just got to use this link. I'm going to put it in the comments section. It's in the description as well. You want to get over 50% off on this New York basketball shirt with the little block lettering, nice little navy color. Go ahead and get it. So support the Knicks and get a good deal before 2025 runs out.
Yeah, not a great couple of minutes here from the Knicks.
Yeah, they are not doing much right now. Not getting things to fall from. We saw Deuce come in and make a couple nice plays, but hasn't been enough. And they, like you said, they can't kind of figure out the offense when Wemby's in the game. You've seen guys kind of not even looking to score when he's in the paint, looking to get into the paint to create. You have to become a threat before you can pass. Otherwise, they're not going to respect your shot. And Knicks not getting great looks because of that.
That one's not even working. Got to tighten up. Got to tighten it up. Got to find ways to score. Brunson has been severely impacted by Wemby. He's afraid to even shoot the ball around the rim. 19-point lead has been shrunk to 3. Knicks will have it. OG in the corner. His 3 is off. Knicks have gone extremely cold from 3. I don't remember the exact number. I'll scroll back and see what it was at the end of the first quarter. It has been bad since. Barnes in the corner, driving on Towns. Floater up, no good. Rebound by McBride. He skied for that one. He'll kick up ahead to Bridges. Like to see Bridges go with Dylan Harper. Towns, guarded by Castle. He'll drive, kick to Bridges. OG in the corner, not going to take it. 10 on the shot clock, plenty of time. Brunson on the left side, driving, nowhere to go. Great backdoor pass to OG. And then nowhere to go. Cut off by Wemby, and then his pass was stolen. They are afraid to shoot the ball around him, man. Harper, drive, kick, Wemby, swing, Champagnie, 3 to tie. Good. 19-point lead. Smoked by the New York Knicks. This feels like a game that could get ugly. Anunoby to Bridges. Wide open 3. Got it. It's a big bucket. It's a big bucket for the Knicks.
Yeah, the Knicks need to do something about Julian Champagnie. He is knocking down 3 after 3 after 3. Can't really help off him right now. You're seeing he's killing you when he's getting those open looks. Great job by Bridges kind of hitting that 3 to hopefully stop the bleeding here for the Knicks, but they need to get stops.
Knicks at the end of the first quarter were 9 of 16 from 3. What are they at now?
They are at 15 of 32, so 6. Well, you said 9 of 16, 6 of their next 16.
Yep, not good. That's not going to cut it. 6 of 16. Up by 3. After that, Bridges 3. Wemby, deep 2. Good. Wow. 31 points for Wemby. Knicks have not had an answer. And they are slowing down Brunson. OG in the corner. Not going to take it. They'll swing it around. Towns for 3. Missed it. Rebound by Champagnie. A chance for San Antonio to take the lead for the first time this half. As he drives. Charge! Brunson doing a good job.
Yeah, Brunson has not scored yet this quarter. Credit to him, not letting it affect his defense. Gets in position. Castle kind of tries to do that little step over. Catches Brunson. He's in position. Feet set. Gets the call, and the Knicks will have the ball. As we'll get Yabusele checking into the game. Mike Brown giving him important minutes right now. See if that move pays off. Couple other changes as well. Clarkson and Hokporty in with Brunson and McBride.
Clarkson, as Wemby subs out, it'd be nice if you can see an offensive explosion from this backcourt. Clarkson driving on the rookie. Tough 2. Horrible shot. Air ball. Horrible shot. Air ball. Should be playing through Brunson with Wemby not in the game. There's a steal from Deuce. Loose ball grabbed by Brunson. He'll find Yabu in transition. Lays it up and in. Guerschon Yabusele off the bench with a big bucket there. Knicks lead back to 3. Champagnie wide open. Good. You allow a walk-in 3 after a make. You're going to lose a lot of games if you do that. Julian Champagnie cooking the New York Knicks. They're losing to 2 guys, Champagnie and Wemby. A combined over 55 from those 2. Brunson using the Hokporty screen. Castle is bad. Brunson in shambles. McBride, sidestep 3. No dice. Clarkson with the offensive board. Throws it out to Brunson. Pump fake. Has room. Drive. Lefty scoop. He's not on it tonight. A rebound by Okporty. Swings to Yabu, to McBride. He dropped it. Extra pass to Clarkson. Drives baseline. Kicks to Brunson for three. Not even close. Need a lot more from 11 right now. He has not been good tonight. Had a good opening stretch in the first quarter. Since then, he's been on ice and in handcuffs. 5 of 14. He was horrible against the Spurs in the in-season tournament as well. And the Knicks just saw their 19-point lead evaporate. First lead for San Antonio since it was 18-16. Clarkson wide open, not taking the shot. Gets it to Brunson. He airballs the floater, then begs for a foul and gets it. Oh, no foul. No foul.
I think they looked like they signaled on the floor, no foul. I don't know what the whistle was. Called something. It doesn't look like it was on that Brunson drive. Deuce exits, and Kolek comes in.
Brunson throws into Okporty. Trying to free up Brunson off ball. They can't. Being denied by Fox. Okporty now to Clarkson. 5 to shoot. Clarkson going to have to chuck and heave. He does. And they're going to say fouled on the ground. I don't understand how that's foul on the ground. It's that same ref at the one that wasn't the foul on Brunson. Both of those were clearly in the act of shooting. I don't understand.
I mean, he was
his arm is here, and Clarkson goes to shoot, and he hits his arm.
He was already gathered, arms raised.
That same ref.
Not sure about that call. Type BS in the comments. Knicks are in a dogfight here. They've let San Antonio get back into this game, and they've got to once again rely on their late third quarter and fourth quarter effort to try and get a win tonight. They were up as many as 19 in the second quarter. San Antonio on the heels of Victor Wembanyama and Julian Champagnie have come back and taken the lead in this game. I mean, Champagnie is the only guy hitting threes. He's hit 7. San Antonio has 10 as a team. Stay out on him. Don't help off of him. And you got to try and do something to slow down Wemby because what they're doing right now, not working. Wemby over 30 already. Yeah, the refs not helped the Knicks tonight, definitely. That's true. The Knicks have made a lot of mistakes themselves as well, but refs not helping them. Yeah, Knicks missing Josh Hart. I mean, Josh Hart's a great player. Every game they don't have Josh Hart, they're certainly not better off for not having him. But I mean, Wemby, this is 10 of 12 from the field. He's obviously getting some fouls as well that he is doing his share to try and get those calls. But the shots that he is getting, I mean, 10 to 12, this guy's getting whatever he wants, and he's knocking it down. And the Knicks, likewise, have kind of gone cold, like we talked about. They were well over 50% from three earlier in the game. They're now down to 43% from three. Jalen Brunson really struggling here in the second half. He has not scored in a while. Still no turnovers, but he keeps missing shots. That field goal.
Stephon Castle has him in jail.
Yeah, he's
and
not.
Then he's scared of Cornette. He's scared of Wemby. Horrible game from him. And he was bad in the NBA Cup final as well. Very inefficient in that game.
Yeah, he needs to figure out how to score against San Antonio. Our guy Greg Williams came
11 of 27 in the Cup championship versus San Antonio. What's he tonight?
5 of 15.
So 16
of 42. So like less than 40%. Greg Williams says Victor Wembanyama. Yeah, Let's go Knicks. Yep, we got those F Wembies going. You want to get them going again. Anytime, you do not need permission to get an F Wemby in the chat here at Knicks Now. Anytime you want to drop an F Wemby in the chat, feel free to go ahead and drop that.
I'd like to see Brunson play with Kolek a little bit. Here we go. Both them in the game. Another ball handler. Brunson at the elbow. Step back. Step through. Bank shot up. Missed. He doesn't have it tonight. Harper drives into the lane. Cut off by Huckporty. They'll reset up shop. Harper handling on the right wing. Swings to the left side to Fox. Fox trying to work out against Clarkson. Poked it away. Good defense. 5 left. Kick out to Harper for 3. That's no good. And Johnson taps it out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. Good defense right there.
Weird Dream says need Deep Fox. 1 more rebound, 2 more points. He on? I'm not sure. We'll check on his stats later.
Brunson to Clarkson. Clarkson, a zone here from San Antonio. The Knicks spacing right now. It just has to be better. Yabu to Brunson. Back to Clarkson for 3. Good. Wow. Jordan Clarkson. An unreal shot maker. One of the best in the world. Knicks back up 1. Under 2 minutes and a half. You'd like to see this be closed out in a positive manner. Fox, top of the key. Back to Harper. Harper drives at Huckporty. Great defense. Forced the miss. Verticality there from Huckporty. Brunson to Kolek, to Brunson, to Yabu. Pump fake, drive, kick out. Brunson, Kolek, Clarkson. Not even close. Brunson is now hurting you by not taking open shots. Kolek to Brunson, inside to Clarkson. Back out to Kolek. A lot of overpassing now. It'll go to Clarkson. He'll shoot it. Gets to the lane. Blocked. Brunson passed open 3 open threes there, and it resulted in a block shot. Come on, man. Shoot the ball. You're letting your bad play affect the next play. Let it go. Fox from 3. No good. And it's going to be an offensive foul.
Yeah, Knicks really working it around there. A couple opportunities. End up with a couple drives to the hoop there. Unable to convert. We'll see if they can close this third quarter strong. Shout out to everyone. We got almost 1,300 people in the building. We're at 83,135 subs. Can we get 15 more subs to get to 83,150? I know there's 15 Knicks fans who want them to win this game who are not subscribed to the channel. You want to be notified every time we do one of these watch parties. You want daily Knicks videos, short form content. Go ahead, subscribe, sub for Knicks Dubs, and help them win this game. Looks like they're reviewing this foul by Bryant against Brunson for a potential flagrant.
Is it just me, or like should Brunson have shot probably 3 of those threes?
Yeah, he's losing confidence in his shot a little bit. You can't have that. Like you said, he's affecting the team.
I'm going to say it's not a flagrant, even though he clearly ran in there and ran Brunson over.
Yeah, and the Knicks doing a good job trying to find the open man. Like you said, I think some overpassing going on at times. The Spurs have also been pretty crisp on their defensive rotations. The Knicks, if they have an opening for a second, the Spurs are right there closing it off. Some drives, but the guys are not driving with intent to shoot. They're driving kind of looking to pass, and the Spurs aren't really respecting those drives in. And when they do, the Knicks are having trouble. We saw Cornette block a shot in there during that sequence. The Knicks have to kind of try to find a way to get more points in the paint to open up the open threes. Brunson will be at the line here.
Brunson in the line for 2. Hopefully this can lock him in and take the lid off the cup. He'll get the first free throw to go. Just him getting whacked on defense like that, lock him in. He's just I don't care if it's the best defense to ever exist. He's so much better than 5 of 16. He's so much better than 16 of 42. Or 16 or whatever it was.
I think it was 42.
16 plus...
Well, now it's gone up.
27 is what?
Yeah.
43? Yeah, 42, yeah. Gets both free throws to go. 55 seconds left. Champagnie firing, feeling it. No good. Big board by Yabu. Then he fell and lost it. Now it's on the deck, and it's recovered by San Antonio. Wow. Champagnie drive kick. Fox open three. Missed it. Body's on the floor now. The refs don't know who the ball is out of bounds on. They say the Knicks. I'm sorry. Ref number 13, that's about the third call this quarter where they just don't know what's going on. She just looked around and said, who's the foul on? Who's it out of bounds on? Look, if you're going to be a ref in this league, you got to have an eye for the fucking game. Doesn't know, just look in there. Now this game is out of control. All the Spurs coaches are on the court. Spurs players are on the court. Very clearly off the Spurs player.
Wow.
Very clearly off the Spurs player, right in front of ref number 13's face.
And we've seen with some of these reviews, some of these stoppages affecting the flow and pace of the game. Not sure what the reason is for the stoppage now, but we're sitting here waiting for basketball to be played when it was a clear call.
So now the Knicks have to take a challenge, too. I don't understand why this is taking so long.
Yeah.
Buzz it in. It takes one replay to see that it was off the player wearing a black jersey.
Yeah, like that expedited review in the NFL. Anytime there's a clear and obvious call, they let them know. They don't even have to stop the game, and they just keep it going.
Why are we zoomed in on Scott King? Can we see the replay again?
Greg Williams, no, the problem is they're passing on the perimeter, not taking shots in the paint.
Oh, weird. Ball last touched off Champagnie. Who would have thought that? I don't know. Maybe the ref's staring right there. It's like the fourth time that ref, number 13, has made a terrible call.
Yeah, so unfortunate the Knicks are forced to use a challenge there off a missed call, clearly missed call, one that seemed obvious. They get the ball back, opportunity to go a little 2 for 1 here and try and finish this third quarter strong. Take some momentum into the fourth quarter. We'll see if they can do that. Score, stop, score.
Brunson will be picked up by Champagnie here. 35 seconds left in the half. He'll kick it up to Clarkson. Clarkson back to Brunson for 3. Good! Keep shooting it, 11. Keep shooting it. I think him getting railroaded on the defensive end woke him up a little bit and pissed him off. Appreciate the person that did that. 6-point game, 32 seconds left. How about a stop and a bucket? Knicks entering a zone here, like a 1-2-2 almost. Champagnie in the corner, way off. Foul by Clarkson. It's going to be free throws for San Antonio.
Shot clock resets to 14 with 22 left. Looks like the Knicks still hopefully have an opportunity to get the ball back.
I thought it was free throws. Yeah, you could still get the ball back. Champagnie, right wing, good defense, finds Cornette, back out to Bryant for 3. Shot up, no good. Loose ball, grabbed by Kolek. 10 seconds to play. Plenty of time. Brunson has it on the right wing. Crossover. Step back. 3. Good! Jalen Brunson! Champagnie's half-court 3 almost banked in. Let it fly, 11. Let it fly.
Get those 11s, get those JBs going. The captain is starting to heat up right when he needs to in the beginning of the fourth quarter. And as we head to the fourth quarter, go ahead and get those 4s going. You guys know what to do. Grade the Knicks if you want as well. Light up the comment section as the Knicks now take a 9-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Let's go, Knicks.
Shoot. If you're out there, shoot it, bro. Like you're too good of a player to be passing up open shots.
Yeah, that's it. Like you said, they kind of woke a sleeping giant there with that Carter Bryant foul on the back of Jalen Brunson. And
was it Carter Bryant?
It was Carter Bryant, yeah. It's gotten him going a little bit, seen some shots go in, and hopefully he can be the usual fourth quarter Jalen Brunson that we have come to expect.
I mean, to be up by 9 here, you were down just minutes ago.
Yeah, great job closing that third quarter by the Knicks. Something that we kind of harped on them for not doing well in the second quarter. They go ahead, they correct it, they do it in the third quarter, and they are the ones carrying this momentum into the beginning of the fourth quarter.
That's how you close a quarter. Knicks were down 93-91 with 3:23 left in the quarter.
No,
I saw it was 14-0. Wow.
What? How much time? Wow. Billy in shambles.
Not looking good.
Wow.
Get the ball to 4.
Shout out to our guy Joey Peterson covering college football tonight for us on Chat Sports.
We got 1,400 people in the building. If you're subscribed to the channel, type me. Can we pick up 55 more subscribers tonight to get to 83,200? 83,200. Can we get there tonight? Let's go. Hit that sub button if you are subscribed. Type me. Shout to Jet Life for Life. Killa, Paul, Amari, Sarah, Cam. Shout out to all of y'all.
Quickly before this fourth quarter starts, going to tell you one last time about this deal we have going on this New York Knicks t-shirt. It was $45, now $18. Keep typing those me's if you're subscribed and running up that sub number. Over 50% off on this shirt. You want to go ahead and get it. New York basketball, support the Knicks. Chatsports.com/NYK shirt. Let's go, Knicks.
Come on, start this quarter fast. The Knicks are 19. I'm going to jinx the game. They're 19-0 when they start the fourth quarter winning.
See. Hopefully they can get to 20 tonight.
Castle in the game for San Antonio. He'll drive on Kolek. His baby J is short. Rebound by Bridges. It's Anunoby, Bridges, Kolek, Towns, and Clarkson on the floor for the Knicks. Fox, Castle, Olenek, Wemby, and Johnson for San Antonio. Towns has it. A step inside the arc. They're going to set a double. He has no idea. Pocket picked by Fox, and he'll throw it down. Unaware, low IQ, brain-dead play by Towns. You think you're just allowed to dribble on the perimeter and not be aware? And then Towns turns it over again. Oh, he hustles and gets it back. He'll kick it out to Kolek. Bad pass. Not allowed to shoot it to OG. He'll try to work out against Wemby. No dice. Back to Kolek. Kolek, skip pass. Clarkson, 3. No good. Rebound by Wemby. Castle into the front court. He's going to drive into the lane. Left-hand scoop. And they're going to call a phantom foul as he falls to the ground untouched.
Not the near official to make the call. The one that's sitting right in front of it did not call the foul. Comes from outside. And not the start the Knicks would have wanted to this fourth quarter. San Antonio with a couple nice plays here.
Back-breaking turnover by Cat.
Yep, just gifts them 2 points and gets them going.
And then he's lazy and off target on the pass to Kolek. If the pass is right here, Kolek steps into a 3.
100%.
Castle misses the first. Type those BDLs or BBLs in the chat because ball don't lie.
That's not the first time this game I've noticed Towns kind of try and make a lazy pass off target that has kind of affected the flow of the ball across the court. And not something that's going to show up in the stat sheet, but like you said, could have been an easy catch-and-shoot 3 for Kolek.
Second free throw for Castle is good. This game's going to come down to defense. You're going to have to generate stops and hit some timely threes. Kolek into the lane, kick, OG three, in and out. Ball tapped up, tapped out, and Wemby will collect. He'll run it as well. Finds Keldon Johnson for three, right wing. Back iron, no good. Wemby with the board, and then lost it when he fell to the ground, holding his knee. I sure hope he's all right. He's not going to get up, and they're going to call a foul on Olynyk. Wemby sitting up now. He says, I'm okay. And he's going to stand up, clearly in pain. Can't fully stand up. He's going to hobble back into the front court. A little skip going on, trying to walk it off. He tells the bench, I'm all right. Hopefully Wemby's okay. Last thing we want to see. Oh, he's going straight to the locker room. Wow. Hopefully he's okay. That's not what you want to see at all. Here's a replay. He just jumped up. He lands on Towns' foot, but his ankle doesn't roll.
He just didn't really get a chance to fully bend his knee when he came down, stood straight up.
Man.
Hopefully he's okay.
Get some ones in the chat for Wemby. I hope he's all right. Kolek, top of the key, drives into the lane. Short bank shot, missed. Grabbed by Kornet. Keldon Johnson on the right wing, gets it to Kornet. He'll swing it over to Castle. Castle turns the corner, kicks it out, and another foul called. We were up 19, divide. We were up 19 in the second quarter. Four fouls on Clarkson. Castle to throw it in. He'll get it to Kornet. You'd like to see Towns just take advantage of Kornet. And then Kolek gets called for big, strong Tyler Kolek just threw Kornet to the ground.
Yep, exactly. No,
Spurs flop.
he's about a foot shorter than him, but that's how that went. Yep. Spurs are definitely
the new OKC.
Yep. Maybe that's how they beat them. Beat them at their own game.
Castle throws into Olynyk. Being guarded by Anunoby. He'll swing now to Kornet, who gets it to Fox. Fox into the lane, kicks it out. Olynyk, three. Good closeout. Has to put it on the deck. It's great defense. Fox, contested three. Back iron, no good. Long rebound. Collected by Bridges. Taps into the front court. Clarkson will throw it down with two. Beautiful defense. Great team rebounding. And the ESP by Brunson, or by Bridges, to get on the ground and tap that, so Clarkson can go out and run it in for the dunk. Fox at the elbow. Kornet falls again. The Spurs live on the ground.
Just an amazing sequence by Bridges there. Kind of doubling and then getting back to his man, contesting the shot against Fox. Fights for that loose ball. And like you said, the awareness to tip it up to Clarkson. Just great stuff there for Bridges. Again, stuff that's not really going to show up in the stat sheet, but could have a huge impact on this game. Gets the Knicks 2 extra points.
Castle handling. Trying to flop his way into the lane. He does. He doesn't get the whistle this time. Kolek with the board. Full court length pass to Clarkson. Lays it up and in! Knicks up by 10. The coach board on third base takes a timeout. Let's go Knicks.
Let's go. Let's get those LGKs going.
If Castle stopped flopping, he might actually make some buckets. Because I'm pretty sure he's having a horrible shooting game. Because every time he shoots it, he's got some flair with it. Like, look at me. Lay up this way, I get knocked out of bounds. Yeah, maybe if you weren't trying to flop all game, you'd be better than 1 of 9 from the field, Stephon Castle.
It's been a kind of something we've seen from guys up and down the Spurs roster, trying to draw the fouls aggressively in this game against the Knicks. And they've gotten some calls, but Castle has not, only 1 of 9 from the field. He hasn't made too many shots either.
Be a lot better if you stop driving with the intent to get fouled.
Exactly. You got to earn those calls, drive with the intent to shoot, And if they foul you, the ref should be able to see it. You shouldn't need to exaggerate anything in order to get a call. And shout out to our guy Matthew O coming in with a super chat as well. We'll get that up once it comes through.
Talk to him, Creed. Let them know, Creed. They look good. They look good. What up, Jay Liv? What up, Marvin Lee? What up, Brian? Shout out to y'all. If you're subscribed to the channel, give me an LGK in the chat. Trying to get to 83,200 subscribers tonight. My guy, Matthew O, $20 super chat. Happy New Year to you, Matthew. Thank you for supporting this channel like you always do. Says, what up, man? Happy New Year. And the Knicks, real ones. Let's go. Shout out to Crystal, Kyle, Mon. I don't know. The chat's moving too fast. Willie Jones, Slither, President, Eddie, Triana. I don't know. Shit. Divided, Tommy, Kyle, Paul, Creed, WB, Brother, D Royalty, Andrew, Bronx Boy, Man, not Mon.
Depends
Dude.
where you're from.
Yeah. I don't know.
Presidents, Vaughn, Kyle, JC, It's Real, Tony, Presidents, Home Run, Paul, Cam, JC, Kyle, Leo, Icon. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go. Got to close out this game up 10 in a good spot right now. Well, obviously, Wemby dealing with some sort of injury. Hopefully he's okay. Whether or not he comes back, Knicks need to do what they can to extend this lead. Got some good plays. Great hustle play by Bridges. Clarkson having a huge impact tonight. 17 points, 7 of 15 from the field, 3 threes, and a plus 17. He's made a huge impact on this game for the Knicks. Fox and the Spurs will bring it up. Olynyk throws it into Johnson, guarded by Clarkson, and he gets a bucket.
9 minutes and rolling. Knicks up by 8. Clarkson, Kolek, Bridges, Towns, and Anunoby are on the floor for the Knicks. Wemby remains out after he hobbled to the locker room. Kolek to Towns. Towns finds a cutting Bridges who lays it up and in. Great pass, great finish. Lead back to 10. 8:30 to go. Bridges defending Fox. Nowhere to go. Bridges gets it to Olynyk. Anunoby all over him. Flops to the ground and gets a call. Man, they look like they've already been celebrating the new year.
They must practice. Yeah.
They're just drunk out there. They're drunk, flopping all over the place.
It's a team-wide thing. They all do it.
Do the Spurs practice flopping?
Shout out to our guy OG as well. Super chat. We'll get that up on screen.
Oh, no. I thought I got touched. Olynyk misses the second free throw. Ball don't lie. Give me some BDLs in the chat. Ball don't lie. You can try to cheat the game. It ain't going to work. Knicks up by 9. Kolek on the left side. Guarded by Cornette. Swings to OG. Pump fake. Drive. Kick. Kolek. Pump fake. Drive. Kick. Anunoby. Pump fake. Drive. Dunk. Clear the lane. OG's coming through.
Perfect timing as we got our guy
OG. $20 super chat. Champagny for 3. Good. Wow, he's been automatic for them. Salute to the real ones in chat, sports family. Happy New Year. And let's go, Knicks. OG, you the GOAT, bro.
Let's get some OGs in the chat.
Bridges to Towns to OG. No, it was too long. Rebound by San Antonio. They'll look to push. Get a hand on Champagny. They don't, and he knocks in a 3. It's the Aaron Nesmith game all over again. 5-point game.
You just got a 30-piece by Champagny. Yeah, he is just only taking threes, knocking down three after three after three. No one on the Knicks out on him, and he's keeping San Antonio in this game right now. I mean, he's literally just not doing anything but standing around the perimeter, getting open looks, and shooting threes. Knicks have to make sure they do not leave him, especially right now with Wemby out. You shouldn't need to help that much off him. Help off someone else.
My guy, Seal Pasito, coming in with a $20 super chat. Man, shout out to y'all. Y'all are showing major love tonight. I really, really appreciate that. Shout out to my guy, Seal Pasito. Happy New Year's to the team at Chat Sports, man. Happy New Year to you, Seal Pasito, and Happy New Year to everybody in the building. Let's go.
Absolutely. Shout out to you guys. Best community here on YouTube on Knicks Now. You guys are absolute real ones. We appreciate it. 1,600 people. If you guys want to join this community, see how tight-knit it is, see how much we all love watching the games together. We're all tapped in here on New Year's Eve watching the Knicks together. Nowhere else we'd rather be. We're 38 subs away from 83,200. You want to be one of the new members of this community, one of the real ones. You don't have to do anything other than like, subscribe, be locked in here with us on Knicks Now.
Let's go. Help us get to 83,200 subs, 38 away. Slithers Gaming Pack says, can I get a shout out? Nope. Nope. Amari Green says, what happened to Diawara? He got that early foul at the start of the third quarter and then came out of the game, and he hasn't returned since.
It's kind of been a common thing with him where he'll start and then not really play that much after it. And it is a little confusing because he looks good when he's out there a lot of the time. But right now, Mike Brown working a lot of guys in this rotation. Can't give these minutes to everyone. So Diawara, kind of one of the odd men out, seems to be later on in the game. He hasn't been getting those minutes from Coach Mike Brown. Hard to argue with what the Knicks are doing right now, at least early in this fourth quarter, although Champagnie has hit a few threes, and now the Spurs are within 5.
Matthew O, we are definitely shotgunning at 83,200 subscribers. That's Tyler Kolek's fault. Why are you backing up when Champagnie is approaching the three-point line? He hasn't shot a three all night long, and that's why Mike Brown immediately takes the timeout. And then he even asks, he says, why are you dropping back? Man, maybe I could do it. Maybe I could be a coach.
Yeah, he quite literally has only shot three-pointers, 9-14 from 3, 9-14 from the field. That's the scouting report on him, at least tonight. He's knocking down threes.
J-Rock, you to go, bro. Shout out to you and your son, man. Brunson back in the game. He'll swing to Bridges. It's the starting 5, but instead of Diawara, it's Clarkson. Brunson gets into the lane. Floater up and in. It's about that time that Brunson comes in and slow slams the door shut. As Brown and Kolek continue to talk on the sideline, they then dap it up, and it looks like it's all good. 7-point game. Fox turns the corner into the lane. He'll throw a floater up, and it'll fall. Back-to-back lefties with floaters. The Don Hui is tequiling. I need some of that. Brunson up top. Guarded by Champagnie. Gets a screen from Towns. He'll throw it into the corner to Clarkson. Clarkson to Towns to Bridges to OG. Baseline drive. It's open. Rises, and he's fouled. That was almost poster time from OG Anunoby. I mean, Andrew, over the last couple of games, he has been dunking it at every chance he gets.
He doesn't do anything else, and he had bad intentions on this drive. Drives past, blows by Cornette. Johnson goes up. Good thing OG ends up okay, falls. Gets the foul from Johnson, but that was very close to being a poster for OG Anunoby. They go to the line. This ball lying right now. OG misses the first free throw. Crazy.
Red Hat, shout out to you. Shout out to your son. It's his 15th birthday. Give me some HBDs in the chat. Let's go, HBDs. OG gets the second one to go. 113-107. Knicks up by 6. Under 6 minutes. All right, at about 6 minutes and 20 seconds left. Fox drives, floater up and in. Knicks got to get Miles McBride in the game and get him on De'Aaron Fox. That's 2 times. He just walked into the lane, pitched a tent, and scored. Can't allow that. Can't allow that. He's their only offensive engine in the game right now. Everyone else is an off-ball player. Champagny ain't creating. He hasn't even taken a 2. Cornette ain't creating. Barnes is it. Brunson, shimmy, into the lane, kick out. Clarkson, 3, good! Jordan Clarkson!
Get those JCs and double zeros going. Clarkson has been the MVP for the Knicks tonight.
He loves playing the Spurs. Fox off the screen, into the lane. Same spot, same shot. Missed it, but he fell to the ground. So you know what that means. A foul on the Knicks.
Shout out to our guy Harwood Sports coming in. Says Happy New Year, Martian Andrew. Happy New Year to you, man.
Same. Happy New Year, brother. Happy New Year to everybody in the chat. We got 1,700 people watching. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. 30 subs away from 83,200. Hit that sub button if you can. As Fox misses the first free throw. You know why? Ball don't lie. BDLs or BBLs in the chat. Ball don't lie. Let's go.
Let's go. Sub for Knicks dubs. You want them to close out this game. Let's get 29 diehard Knicks fans. 1,700 people watching. I know you're out there. Let's go, Knicks.
Second free throw good. 6-point game. 5:30 and rolling. Brunson handling the rock. Up to Bridges. Bridges drives. Gets to the block. Reverse. He'll kick it out to Brunson. 10 on the shot clock. Guarded by Champagny. Here comes a screen from Bridges. He'll use it. Pocket pass to McHale. Into the corner to Clarkson. Clarkson into the lane, 3 to shoot, has to fire, he does, missed, rebound, tapped by Towns, and then grabbed by Champagny. I thought Clarkson could have got that. 5 minutes and rolling. Fox into the front court to Champagny, wide open 3, good.
This guy.
Clarkson should be, get Deuce in the game.
Yeah. Deuce, this is Julian Champagny. You're not leaving his side for the rest of the game.
Brunson in half. Why is Brunson helping off of Champagny?
Yeah, there's one way that the Spurs are scoring right now. Other than a couple Fox floaters, it's been Champagny threes that have propelled them to this point right now. Within 3 points, he literally is not doing anything else but camping out on the line, right on that wing, and letting it fly every single time he catches the ball.
The reason he has 33 is because he has 3 free throws because he was fouled on a 3 as well. Brunson being guarded by Champagny. Top of the key. Gets a screen from Towns, and his pass is stolen. Terrible possession, and it's going to be a Champagny 3. Brunson unaware. Good. Yeah. Brunson going back and touching the rim on defense instead of just going to Julian Champagny. Bridges for 3. Missed it. The momentum has shifted. Everyone in San Antonio is on their feet, and the momentum is in the favor of Spurs. And Fox drives, layup up and in. You're down by 2.
Knicks are going to need to figure it out. It's going to start with figuring out why you're letting Champagny catch the ball.
Same thing all over again from Neesmith.
Open
this
threes.
team doesn't know how to deny someone. They don't know how to keep the ball out of a hot hand. Same thing from last year.
Make someone else beat you. Do not let this one guy beat you. Him and Fox has gotten into the lane a couple times. Who on this team has done anything else? Just, 11 of 16. And so get someone who can stay in front of Fox as well. He has gotten into the lane at will in this fourth quarter. Okay, here's what they should do. OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges and or Deuce McBride. 3 of those guys should be on these 2 guys. That's it. Those are your 3 high-level defenders. You're telling me if OG Anunoby face guards Julian Champagny, he can't keep him from getting the ball? It's not something that's wild to conceive. You see it's done against the best players at any level. Or players who are
all he's doing is catching and shooting too.
He's not dribbling. Make him dribble the ball. Make him dribble the ball.
They've subbed out Anunoby. They bring in McBride. Brunson into Towns. Towns into Clarkson. Back to Towns. Towns shot up, no good. Got his own rebound. Hook shot up and in. Strong play there from Towns. Ties it up at $1.18 a pop. Fox into the front court. 3:45 and rolling. We got a clutch game in San Antonio. Cornette to Fox. Fox drives, layup. No good. And then a late whistle called on Karl-Anthony Towns. A legit 2 seconds after the shot was put up. I think it was number 13 again, the ref.
I don't know if it was on Brunson, potentially. Someone boxing out.
Where's the foul?
Cornette.
Where's the foul? Where's the foul?
It's Deuce, I think they're talking. They might. I mean, he is boxing him out.
No,
on
they
Fox.
call it on the Fox shot.
Yeah, that's how much I couldn't see that.
Cat has 5 fouls, and I think you go to a lineup with OG at the 5, and you put Deuce out there.
Take Cornette off the floor as well.
And maybe even throw in Kolek. I mean, you need length. You need speed on the perimeter right now. I'm not sure why OG is on the bench with 3:35 to go. Towns at the elbow. Takes a deep 2. Air ball. He can sit down. We're going to try to win a game without OG.
Yeah, it doesn't make much sense right now. Now Towns hurting you on both ends of the floor. Back-to-back possessions. Knicks need a stop here.
I don't understand. Cornette puts it on the deck, drops it off to Fox. Fox, pull-up jumper, good. Yeah, this is a game that you have let slip through your fingers, and you're going to need the rock to bounce in your way in the final 3 minutes. Towns to Clarkson to Deuce, wide open 3, got to have it. He does! 122-121, a big-time shot there from McBride. Almost like he should have been in a lot earlier. OG back to the scorer's table. Why is he not in the game? Fox splits the double, walks into the lane, layup up, no good. Knicks don't box out. Cornette with the rebound up and in. That was putrid by Jordan Clarkson. But, hey, when you can have a 6'4 guard in the game over OG Anunoby, you just got to do it. Mike Brown has been awesome as the coach for the Knicks, but this has been questionable. Brunson to Bridges, wide open 3, need it. Missed it.
Had that hitch.
Yeah. That was a horrible-looking shot. Don't understand why sometimes the shot looks good, and we've gone back to this hitch in the jumper.
Thought about it too much.
Yep. Bridges on defense with a steal. That's how you make up for it. McBride out dribbling the defense. Deep 2. Good, but it was a 2. We'll take it. Oh, he pulled a KD.
You saw that's what he knew he was going to do the whole time. Unfortunately, just gets his foot on the line, wasn't looking down. Great play by McHale, using that length to tip the ball right to Deuce. He does the rest, just stops. I mean, he was like a half foot over the line, but great shot making by McBride. Looks like OG will be able to check in now as well. We'll see what lineup they go with, but Miles McBride, back-to-back games in the closing lineup and making impact plays on both ends of the floor. Shout out to Bridges, not letting that shot affect him, getting the ball back for the Knicks on defense.
It's not that hard. Brunson, McBride, McHale, OG, and Towns.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that hard.
Especially without Wemby. No need for size in there.
Almost 2,000 people watching. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We're 13 subscribers away from 83,200. If you love NBA action, you're a Knicks fan, or you're just enjoying the show, I kindly encourage you to hit that subscribe button and help us get to 83,200. We are 12 subs away.
I know there's 12 Knicks fans in here who want to sub for Knicks Dubs. Let's go. You want them to finish this game out, win another game in clutch time, this time against the San Antonio Spurs. Go ahead, sub for Knicks Dubs. Let's go.
Hit that sub button if you haven't yet.
Type LGK if you are sub. Let's go Knicks. 2 minutes left. Time to bring this one home. Let's see. I'm looking for Jalen Brunson to potentially make a big shot out here. I know this hasn't been his quarter so far, but Knicks can't really expect to go to anyone else here with the game on the line.
Towns has 5 fouls, might get fouled out. You guys got to play. If he fouls out, he fouls out, though. I hear you, but Fox drive, kick, Champagnie 3, no good. Great defense by McHale. That's how you do it. Brunson into the front court, guarded by Fox on that right wing. He loves that spot. Gonna get a screen from Towns. Now he's got Champagnie on him. 10 on the shot clock. They'll go to Towns in the post, guarded by Johnson. Finds an open OG. Redirect to Bridges. Bad pass to Brunson. Right wing 3. Back iron, no good. Long rebound to Towns, out of bounds off the Knicks. Why was that pass so off target from Mikal Bridges? That ball should have been in Brunson's chest, but instead it's an off-target pass, causes him to move off the spot, and it smokes the possession. Down by 1, 75 seconds left. Fox in the front court to handle. OG to guard. They'll set a screen. He fights over. Good defense. Tough 3. Back iron, no good. Knicks don't box out. Towns can't keep Kornet off the boards. That's embarrassing. $60 million. Barnes, top of the key, 5 to shoot, working on Bridges, gets into the lane, fall away 2, air ball, another rebound by Kornet, and an and 1 finish. Kornet taking Cat to school and dropping him off at the carpool line. Oh, an embarrassing effort by Karl-Anthony Towns.
Yeah, just a rough stretch there for the Knicks, specifically Towns. Can't not do anything to slow down Kornet. And Bridges, that was the first time for him. That's not the first time in this game the Knicks have prevented an in-rhythm 3 by not making an on-target pass when swinging the ball. Bridges kind of short arms the pass, unable to get it to Brunson cleanly. He can't get a clean look. Knicks don't get any points that possession. Now Towns gives up the bucket and the rebound, multiple offensive rebounds to Kornet, and fouls him. Now the Spurs have a chance to make it a 2-possession game with only 49 seconds left.
Cat fouled out. Thank God. Thank God. I mean, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
He's boxing him out like Carmelo Anthony used to do on the free throws, where he would just do this. No, put your fucking ass into his hip and drive him off the spot. Come on.
Make him reach over you.
Soft. It was soft. It's a word for Karl-Anthony Towns. Soft.
Knicks are going to need some help to try and win this one. They're going to need some miraculous plays now. Would help with Kornet missing this free throw, keeping it a 1-possession game.
Kornet, free throw, missed it. And then Bridges can't box out Keldon Johnson, and he gets called for a foul. You don't deserve to win. You're getting beat up on the glass. Soft, soft, soft. I don't really know how that's a foul.
I mean, I don't know if the Knicks still have their challenge.
You got a chance to get the ball back, down by 3, 1-possession game.
That's just
The need for an actual rebounder outside of Mitchell Robinson is very evident. Very evident. I hate games like this. Johnson makes the second. You're down by 5, 48 seconds. Got to get a bucket quickly. Brunson into the front court. He's going to launch a 3. Nope, he'll just lose the ball. They'll call a kickball. If it is, this is a really bad loss. Very bad loss.
100% a game you should have won. We'll see. Hopefully they can pull it out.
Brunson into McBride. McBride denied. Back to Brunson. 35 seconds. He'll fire a 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound. Grabbed by Brunson. He'll try to work. Makes Fox fall for 3. Good! 24.8 seconds left. You're going to have to foul. Comes about 5 seconds too late. Johnson to throw it in. Spurs will take a timeout. You were up by 7 with 5:53 left. You had 109. You were up 116 to 109. You've scored 10 points in the final 5 minutes and 53 seconds. And prior to that, Brunson shot. You scored 7 points.
Yep, offense is stalled out.
They choked you out.
Yep.
They choked you out. Without Wemby. That's bad. That's bad.
Not a good display by the Knicks there. They're not out of it yet, but definitely some bad possessions, some poor boxing out, poor rebounding, allowing the Spurs to get back into this game. Some questionable fouls as well by the Knicks. Towns giving Kornet the extra opportunity, which ended up being a 4-point possession for San Antonio with under a minute left. Costly. We'll see if the Knicks can come back for it. I'd like to see them pressure the ball here, try and force a turnover before just immediately fouling. See if they can get the ball from San Antonio. If not, you got to foul quickly and try and extend this game at least once or twice with about 20 seconds left. And gonna have to try and just steal a point here or there, or hope San Antonio misses some free throws.
Our team doesn't have their best player, and you blew a 7-point lead with 5 minutes left. Offensive rebounding.
Yep, you let Luke Kornet beat you.
Luke Kornet, Julian Champagnie.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
It'll be Barnes to throw it in. McBride to defend that. San Antonio does not have a timeout left. 3, 2, that's close to 5. They'll double team Johnson, and they'll get it to Barnes, and they'll foul him. Barnes to the line with 22.8 seconds left.
Pretty sure Barnes is like a knockdown free throw shooter as well. Oh.
81% from the line in his career. 88 this season. Knicks have 1 timeout left. Kind of like the quick foul. That way you can get at least 2 more possessions. Probably want to try to hunt a 3 on this next possession, even if he makes both of these.
Whatever they do next, got to be quick. Whether they choose to advance the ball and call the timeout, they choose to save that. I agree. The foul was good. Once you realize you're not going to get that steal off the inbounds, go-ahead foul. You want to try and get as many of these extended possessions as possible. With 22 seconds, they still got a chance if they go quickly at probably 1 or 2 more after this.
Barnes to the line. No way he misses one. First one up, good. I think even if he makes this one, you still need to try a 3, because if he makes it and you make a 2 and then they miss one, they're just going to foul you and you're not going to get the 3 off anyways.
Yeah.
Barnes, second free throw, good. Knicks down by 4. Looks like they're going to save their timeout for the final possession. If you're going to take a 2, it's got to be quick. I'd be looking to get a 3 here. Brunson brings it up, has a look at a 3. He'll fire. Missed it. That'll do it. Knicks will lose to the San Antonio Spurs, a game that they were up by 7 with 5:30 left. You were up 19 in the second quarter. This is one of the worst losses of the year.
Yeah, the Knicks have no one to blame but themselves for losing this game. Spurs did not have Wemby down the stretch. You got Julian Champagnie have the game of his life, hit open 3 after open 3. You couldn't box out Luke Kornet in the last 2 minutes. Offense got a little stagnant, couldn't get good shots. They were afraid of shooting in the paint throughout the game. They could not get points in the paint. They shot the ball well from 3 early, but they couldn't rely on that the rest of the game, and it's going to end up costing them. Few calls didn't go the Knicks' way, but they have no one but themselves to blame for this loss.
132, 126, 12 seconds left. McBride into the front court, launches a 3, and he's going to be fouled on a 3. Ref number 13 calls it.
With McBride going to the line, Knicks could potentially try and get creative with a missed free throw.
Makes a first. I mean, Kevin McCullough checks in for Huck Porty. McBride, third free throw, good. Down by 3, 9.7 left. Try to steal the inbound, but you're going to have to foul right away. Barnes gets it to Champagnie. Jump ball! Jump ball! McCullough and Champagnie, a jump ball! The Knicks have a timeout as well. Wow, Kevin McCullough, the IQ.
Get those 9s for Kevin McCullough, making a huge play, giving the Knicks a chance at life here.
Hoping they can't challenge this because he was definitely out of bounds when he had his hand on the ball.
They don't have any timeouts.
Well, just the game.
I guess they could review it, yeah.
Yeah, I'll stop it. I don't know. Here we go. Champagnie versus McCullough on the jump ball. The Knicks lose the jump ball. How the fuck do you lose the jump ball, Kevin McCullough to Julian Champagnie? Eleven threes. Johnson, second free throw, good. Down by 5. You have a timeout, they'll use it.
Shout out to Dace. Says Cat is more frustrating than Randall. And our guy Gregory Williams as well came in with the super chat saying Happy New Year, Knicks Now fam.
Man, this is a frustrating loss. Very frustrating. I'm pretty pissed off, but
Yeah, I mean, Knicks have no one else but themselves to blame. Had the opportunity there, had the lead, couldn't hold on to it. No excuses, especially with the Spurs missing Wemby down the stretch. You let Julian Champagnie and Luke Cornett, a little bit of De'Aaron Fox as well, beat you. I mean, 11 threes for Champagnie. He didn't do anything but attempt threes. You couldn't keep a guy out on him. He ends up with 36 at the moment. And just that was the story of the game. That was when the Spurs made their run. It was on the heels of a bunch of Champagnie threes. They took the lead. They never relinquished it. Knicks make some bad plays down the stretch as well. But this one's all about over for the Knicks.
that'll do it. Knicks lose 134-129. Oh, my God. Brunson stole it, then hit the 3 and made it. They'll lose 134 to 132. Man. First time this year you lose a game where you held a fourth quarter lead. So it was my fault. The announcer jinx as always. You're now 19-1 in games where you go into the fourth quarter leading.
It's like the Giants channel. It's all just your fault, Marsh. That's it.
My fault.
Appreciate Kringle coming in with the $2 super chat. Thank you for the support.
I hate the NBA because the way that we feel right now and the things we want to say ultimately don't matter.
Yeah, I mean, it's one game out of 82. Obviously, it's a game you mark playing against a team with the quality of San Antonio. We know this was going to be a battle going in. I mean, you could make the point the Knicks didn't have Mitch, they didn't have Josh Hart, but the Spurs play without Wemby down the stretch. And the bigger takeaway is that the Knicks had the chance to control the game. They didn't. They gave it away, and it's frustrating. So hopefully they look at this, they see what they did wrong, they try and improve upon it heading in to 2026 and the rest of the season. You can't get too high and too low during the NBA regular season. Doesn't mean don't want every single game you play, especially against a good team. And shout out to our guy, Seth Gross.
Oh, man.
We got a 3-point goal. Seth Gross, bang!
Shout out to Seth Gross. Says this will be my last bang of the year. Hopefully I'll start the new year off with a bang. Depends on how much my wife drinks tonight.
Thanks, Seth.
Seth, we love you, brother. Have fun to you. Enjoy yourself. Get home safe. Everybody get home safe. We appreciate all y'all for tuning in, man. Seriously,
Seth Gross.
you're a legend, man. $50 super chat.
Seth
Always,
Gross.
always. Every day, every game, every show.
Yeah,
Seth,
man,
we love you, bro. Oh, I hate that I care so much about this game. Yeah. Feel like you wasted another great Jordan. Not another. You wasted a great Jordan Clarkson game. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there was. I guess the good thing is the Knicks still could have done a lot of things better, and they still almost won, or maybe should have won. You want to try and spin that the positive way. The disappointing thing is the Knicks should have won. They didn't win. There's a lot of things that they did wrong that caused that to be the case. You can even look at Mike Brown. Mike Brown's been great this season, and we
I
talked
think
about
it was a great coach game for
waiting
today.
too long to kind of make some of those substitutions at the end of the fourth quarter when the game was slipping away.
Deuce being on the bench. I know Clarkson hit a late three. Deuce can hit those too. You were allowing De'Aaron Fox to walk into the lane
Yeah, they had no
at
one
the end of the
stopping him.
day, and then you refused to tell one of your players to not get off of Julian Champagnie.
Yep.
That's coaching.
You got to be able to adjust to what the game is doing. And Mike Brown typically does a great job, and I think that's what he leaned on, trying to go with Clarkson, who was kind of the hot hand. We've seen him do that a lot, and it's worked a lot, but maybe a little too late to pull the plug on that and get Deuce in,
You were going to
like
win
you
this game
said.
with defense, not offense.
I don't understand. I never understood. You brought it up why OG sat for those 2 minutes, probably between 4 and 2 minutes in the fourth quarter, crucial minutes. He wasn't in the game. Frustrating. And
I think Cat scored a lot of points in this game. I thought he was pretty bad,
yeah,
especially late.
hopefully the Knicks can learn from this. And
The thing that frustrates me and like overreaction, Marsh, that's just something Cat will never be better at. It's something he's not a great rebounder. He doesn't bring a physical presence. It
it was a predictable Cat mistake. to make the
Two?
game on the line. Yeah, in one play. Yeah. Shout out to Kringle. This is killing us. We needed to win this to stay on Detroit. SMH, very frustrating. This won't get us far into that playoffs, if at all.
Yeah, I kind of just am looking at this as a one game. I'm not looking at this with anything like that.
Yeah, it's the same type of mistake from Towns. Maybe not the exact same type of play, but that sort of just mental lapse that comes in with, first of all, not boxing him out, and then compounding that with the foul that ends up, I mean, that Brunson 3 at the end, whatever, but ends up being a 2-point game, 1 point. Every point matters down the stretch. And you can look at the deuce shot as well. Hopefully could have easily been a 3, was a 2. That's how you make up 2 points real quick. Every play matters, especially in the fourth quarter of these games. And you would have just liked to have won and kept beating San Antonio.
Yeah, I just.
We'll see how the Knicks can respond from this.
Pull up the team stats if you can. Not supposed to lose games when you make 22 threes.
Yeah, and I mean, they went cold down the stretch. They were well over 50% earlier in that first half and even into the second half. Lived and died by the 3 ball, went cold in the second half. You let De'Aaron Fox get into the paint whenever he wanted. You let Champagnie hit 11 of those 14 threes for San Antonio. And San Antonio was getting to the line all night as well. 40 free throw attempts, doubling up the Knicks on attempts. And a lot of that is they're seeking that out, but they're also aggressive in forcing the issue in the paint. The Knicks were happy to live and die by the 3 ball. Gregory Williams, my bad. I said, but Cat's a great player and we should shut up.
Yeah. I didn't, I don't know. I'm just not the biggest Cat fan. I'm just not.
You ever know what it's, yeah, you're right. I think he did score a lot of points. Let's check. At 20, he was carrying them early. I guess didn't really do it late. Yeah, I mean shooting numbers not bad. 5 of 10, 2 of 5.
This is just kind of a broad statement. If he's going to be a 20-point per game player,
yeah, he doesn't offset that with or you're expecting more from him, I guess.
I think more so that's not enough on the offensive end to outweigh all of the other things that he does not do that help you win.
Mm-hmm.
7 rebounds tonight. You were the starting center.
Yeah, in a game without Mitch, in a game without Josh Hart.
7 rebounds, 6 fouls.
And I mean, we're focusing on Cat. Brunson did not have the game that we needed from him as well. He came alive a little bit in that couple at times in the third and the fourth, but 10 of 24.
Brunson a -1, Towns a -15.
So that'll tell the story a little bit as well.
-25. That's interesting. I just have the belief you need Karl-Anthony Towns to be an elite offensive player, an elite rebounder if you're going to play him at the 5 and pay him $60 million.
Yeah, I mean, the contract, I could tell you, I could have told you he wasn't worth that money when they traded for him. He's had his moments with the Knicks. He's overall been inconsistent and continues to make the same mistakes. You say, I mean, at this point in his career, he is the player.
That's what's so frustrating. I have no hope that he'll fix the dumb mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, the likelihood of him just waking up one day and just stylistically changing the way he plays basketball is probably not happening. And I don't know if this can sum up what we're feeling better, but you shouldn't have to win in spite of your best players. You should win because of your best players.
When the Knicks had Karl-Anthony Towns on the floor, the Spurs had an offensive rating of 148.5.
That's, oh, wow.
The Knicks was 126.5. The offensive rebound percentage for San Antonio when Towns was on the floor, 35.5%. Knicks was 12.9.
Yikes. Yeah, I mean, the thing about the Knicks and the depth they have is they can usually have that line of versatility where if you play a bigger team like San Antonio, you can start Cat at the 4 and start Mitch at the 5, and maybe that would be a better matchup. But we're seeing now that if for some reason Mitchell Robinson's not healthy and the Knicks need to play San Antonio, they are going to be in trouble on the glass. We saw how Mitch had that impact in the Cup final as well. I mean, when they get – that's the one thing that the Knicks can do. They can play small. They can play big. Obviously, it's very clear they need to play that big lineup against San Antonio. Otherwise, they're going to get destroyed on the glass and defensively and in the paint as well. Shout out to Jay Liv. He says, Happy New Year, fam. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year, Jay Liv.
Appreciate all you guys, especially everyone still hanging out with us in the chat. Happy New Year to everyone. Yeah, I mean, you want to still be able to beat them, but
when Towns and Wemby were on the floor, Spurs had an offensive rating of 142.9. Knicks had an offensive rating of 119. You're supposed to be the one that ups the offense.
He pretty much missed the entire fourth quarter, and Wemby still 31-13, 83% from the field.
Yeah. All right, Happy New Year to everybody. We will be back live on the channel on Wednesday against the Clippers. So we're going to miss the next couple of games, but after that, we're going to be locked into pretty much every single game. We'll be doing Saturday games. We'll be doing Sunday games as well. All right, I love you guys. Appreciate you guys. We'll see y'all later. Be safe tonight. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. We'll see you later.